I'm pretty sure Quince will assist in killing Corvus.
So he doesn't want to kill Thren.
So wait, who's killing Thren?
Hopefully nobody. I don't think I could do it.
Maybe the party.
Hit Thren.
The party.
I'm expecting to have to kill
Corvus is going to try to kill Thren.
Why? He turned?
I will walk away.
I'm afraid maybe. Did
Turn.
you listen to the last
Wait, turn to what?
one?
What are you talking about?
The thing was, Gillard was not with us, so you don't know anything.
Cool.
And he's still not with us.
Yeah, he's at the safe house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's still holding on to all Thren's stuff, too. So, you have a Phoenix.
Go, Phoenix, go. Be free.
You are at Corvus's safe house.
Didn't I attune to it when we were here in November? Oh, I want to use the Phoenix too.
Okay, we're rolling.
I've already used it more than Thren.
You have a Phoenix? Where'd the Phoenix come from?
Welcome back to the Commoners of D&D. Welcome to 2022. My gosh. Yeah. New year, new crew, same crew. Everyone's here. So excited. We're gonna throw it to AJ first for a little Tiger Skull RPG.
Yeah,
update.
this episode and every episode is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG.
Tiger Skull!
And Tiger Skull RPG, if you don't know by now, is creating monthly 3D printable miniatures complete with 5e stats, digital illustrations, and loot cards. Everything you need for fully realized 5th edition encounters. And you can find them at tigerskullrpg.com and check out all the cool stuff. And while you're there, use our code Commoners30 for 30% off everything in the store. But right now, if you support on Patreon at patreon.com/tigerskullrpg, you can take advantage of a partnership with Torchlight Press and get 25% off of 5th edition adventures and other illuminating gifts on their website.
I want a candle. Someone buy me the candle.
Yeah, cool, like themed candles for different environments, things like that. All kinds of stuff. I don't even know what all. Haven't looked at it that much, but really cool, high quality stuff from Torchlight Press. So go check that out. And Tiger Skull RPG. Anthony, what were you going to say about Tiger Skull?
You'd think that'd be enough, wouldn't you? But
You'd think it would be enough.
Tate has to talk. So
Absolutely have to. So if you go to Tiger Skull RPG right now, you can see the King's Order second wave.
I shared these pictures with y'all in the group chat when he was posting them on Discord.
Oh, really?
They're sick.
I can't remember that, but I believe you.
Yeah, I'd already seen it.
So the centerpiece of all of this would actually be the heavy-hitting enforcer, the 32 millimeter Harrower. I can't say it. Harrower of Justice. If you look at it, I mean, this mini is awesome. So anybody who wants miniatures printed with the latest 4K mono LCD technology, capturing the finest detail of every sculpture, go to tigerskullrpg.com. And of course, please use our discount code.
Yeah, save yourself some money.
Commoners 30.
Why would you not?
All caps. All caps.
Take advantage.
Commoners 30.
All right, and now
No cap.
we've got Kyle gonna give us a little recap-a-roo.
Previously on Raskin Friends, we met up at Corvus's hideout, and then was sent by the Circle to investigate Lord Dewberry, and figure out how to stop what he was doing. There was really good magic shows. Gillard, obviously useless. He was at home at Corvus's. True story. We saw Thren. I don't think he saw us.
Yeah, he did.
No, he's all about.
And he didn't really see us.
Say so.
He was just confused. And then there was an accidental drowning in an alley.
alley.
In an
Far
alley.
away from any water.
Yes. And then there was another one that died as well.
With many daggers to the face. Dagger punches.
Man, I don't know who done that. And then we followed, and then we traced them back to their hideout.
That's right. Right as Quincy was opening the door, he had a message or a sending from Thren inviting the whole group back to the castle for a lovely dinner the next day.
Can I respond to his sending?
Yep, that's where we're going to pick up. Right, you can respond to sending. Yeah, 25 words or less.
Yeah, or less. Yeah.
And he said he just invited us and the whole group to come have dinner at the...
He said he was serious about it because he invited us earlier in the day.
Okay. Okay, so as I'm reaching for the doorknob, I'm hearing this. And Quincy's just going to stop dead with what he's doing. And I can reply. Do I have to talk to reply?
I know we discussed this about message last time that it's whispering and sending also
Yeah,
talking?
it's
Okay.
talking. Yeah, you got this.
Okay. I'll say, poor timing, Thren. Duly noted. Thank you for the invitation. That's all I will say.
Can I roll to see if I heard that?
As Quincy is reaching for the door, Corvus is going to, in your head, you want me to try to open that a little bit quieter?
That's a great idea, Corvus, but you could have just said it out loud.
That's not quiet.
Did you hear me talk to Thren?
That's what I was.
Were you speaking silent, like quietly?
I was kind of muttering.
Okay. Give me perception checks. Give me a
I mean,
stealth
we're
check.
all probably right there together.
Are you trying to hide it from them that you said this? Okay, then I'll say then they heard it then. If you're not trying to hide
They heard me muttering.
Yeah.
I was trying to just be quiet for the sake of being
Right,
quiet,
yeah.
not to keep them from hearing.
It's like 1 in the morning or 2 or so.
Yeah.
1:32 in the morning. Y'all have just killed. Did y'all kill all 5?
We only killed 2.
No, you killed.
Oh
one.
wait, no, we killed the 2.
Did you kill both of them in the alley?
There
Yes.
was one that I didn't kill.
I killed one.
Rask drowned the halfling. Or
You
whatever,
killed all of them.
and
There were 5.
There were 5.
There were 5. There were two half orcs, a dwarf, a human, and a halfling.
Corvus executed the.
Okay.
I think everybody we left in the street was dead too.
Yeah, everyone
so,
in the
we
street was
killed all
dead.
5
Y'all,
of them.
y'all killed 3 outright in the street and carried 2 off to an alley where one was still unconscious and Rask waterboarded him to death. He just drowned immediately because he didn't have any
And then
hit
you
points.
side-knifed one in the side of the head.
No mark. The dagger just entered his head and left no mark. And he died. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That'd be the most confusing police report to fill out.
Okay, does anybody want to say anything before Corvus opens the door? About me
message
talking to
Thren.
Thren. Go in. Just go. Corvus, go ahead.
I'm gonna go up to the door. I'm gonna try to unlock it.
I'm gonna ready my spear and like back him up, stand right behind him.
Now, using these tools, is that a dex check? Is it straight dex or is that sleight of hand? I can't remember. It's been
It's supposed to be its kind of own thing, but it uses
Dexterity with proficiency.
Yeah, it's dexterity with proficiency.
okay. Dexterity with proficiency.
So I mean, you should probably have
Plus
that.
11.
We didn't get healed, did we? No, since last battle. No. Where'd my pencil go?
Did everyone come back? Y'all use y'all's mind thing to bring the others from the alley.
We're all there.
Okay,
We're
everyone's
all
here
there
at the door.
besides Gillard.
Okay,
Yes.
except Gillard. Gillard, are you sending the Phoenix out to look for everybody?
Yeah. As far as they'll go within range of.
What's
I
the
don't-
range on that? You need to give him the card I gave you. He did. He inherited the Phoenix. I hope someone will use it.
Did you say I took 9 points of damage?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 9.
How long? Does it have its the connections for being a familiar on here too?
Well, I mean, it's just the same as a familiar.
Hold on,
I think it's 100 feet for familiar, but
So yeah, you just have a familiar without having to learn the spell.
Right.
Find familiar. Congratulations. Isn't that so cool?
it has limited telepathy, so it can communicate with me up to 100 feet if it sees any of y'all, or Thren, or Corvus, because I'm gonna include this during the search.
So 100 feet.
He's sending out the Phoenix. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to get my.
You know what? Let's see. 100 feet.
I think it can go
They can
further.
see longer than that and then fly back.
Yeah, and I think it can go further than that. It just can't communicate with me until it returns.
Right.
We can't I can't tell it what to do when it leaves
So
that range.
you're at
I'm not actually trapped.
Corvus's safe house is in the courtyard of the Church of the King, which is like a 10 or so minute walk.
Really creepy place to put your safe house, by the way.
He don't get
He
to
didn't
choose.
put it. It was his.
Yeah, the circle assigned it to him. And that's through like weird corners.
What time of day is it?
It's 1 a.m.
Okay, then darkness. It does have dark vision to
You know
60
what?
feet.
I'll let you, just because I want to get you in with the party. I will say that through the Phoenix, you saw the fight at the in the markets and headed that way. Yeah, and you see them like reaching for a door and then stop, and they're kind of all talking. If you want to walk up now,
All right, yeah, that'll work.
maybe not the smoothest, but you know what? He hasn't been here.
So he's
two
coming
games.
to us.
Yeah,
We don't know that.
you don't know that. Yet.
We don't know, but yeah.
I'm en route.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
right
that's
there. You
great.
can you can walk up right now. You'll hear shing 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 shing.
Guards.
So, I saw the fight. What's going on?
Shh, Gillard. Gosh, dude.
You scared the crap out of me.
Is that Thrin's bird?
Yeah,
I'll trade you.
he's pretty cool.
Of course he is.
Trade him what?
Of course Gillard would get
Yeah.
the Phoenix.
Gillett, we're breaking into this place because we think this is where we might get some more evidence about Dewberry or his thugs or whatever.
Okay, do I know about Dewberry? Yeah.
Yeah, you know that when you all arrived at the safe house of Corvus, he found a letter from the Circle saying that kind of in a way this is y'all's kind of initiation to see what you're made of. They asked you
Right.
to get rid of Dewberry in any way that y'all decided. If you wanted to kill him, threaten him, just make him disappear somehow, make him stop taking money from the good people of Galeport is how it was worded in the letter.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so is Corvus opening the door then?
Yeah, I rolled a 27.
Whoa!
It was locked and it was not booby trapped or anything, but you're able to unlock it very silently and you push it open. It doesn't
It
even
was
have
locked, but now it won't lock ever again. To you specifically.
There's no lights on in the house. It is quiet.
Neither do I.
You think they got any gold in here?
Do I see anyone like
Yeah, don't forget that you owe 20 gold to the city of Galeport as a fine for performing in a non-performing area.
I really need some gold in here.
do I see anyone in the room or anything?
No, it seems the hallway and entrance is empty.
Okay. To you three, I'll say,
Come on inside. It doesn't appear like there's anyone here at the moment.
Corvus, I can't see.
You're still a wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and slink in. Do I see or do I hear or smell anything?
Give me a perception check. You have advantage because you're a wolf.
$21.
Okay. The place reeks to your wolf nose. Very dank and musty. Looking around, it is not nearly as clean as Corvus's safe house. This place is much more lived in, and the people are not taking care of it. There's a lot of alcohol bottles just broken right in the entranceway. There's a
Security.
and you believe you hear the shallow breathing of an individual or two coming from upstairs.
Low rumble. I say, guys, I think there's some people upstairs.
I pat him on the butt. Good dog. Good dog.
I'm gonna try to sneak up the stairs if I can.
Give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, give me a stealth check if you're trying to be sneaky.
I'm just
I
staying
can't
down.
see,
Yeah,
so
I'm
I'm
staying
just-
downstairs because I can't see.
23.
22.
19.
Okay, yeah, y'all are able to move up the staircase very quietly. A few spots have a light creak, but You don't think anyone? You don't hear any noise of anyone waking up.
And I'll home in on them.
Okay. Yeah. There's a short hallway and there's 2 doors, but you think that both of the breathing is coming from just the one on the left.
Stop at the door and go pointer dog.
Okay.
Does the door appear to have a lock on it?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna try to quietly open it.
Inside, there's no beds, there's no furniture, but there's a lot of kind of rucksacks lying around, most of them empty, but you see that there are 2 youngish looking figures asleep, very small.
Do they look like halflings or?
No, they appear to be human, but pretty young.
Now, when you say young, like kids or?
That kind of tween area, like between a kid and a teenager, kind of.
So real young.
Yeah. They look rough. They smell rough.
Can I hear them? Like, is there snoring or is it just breathing?
Just light breathing.
Because I couldn't tell where they were, but he knows that there's people there. I'm gonna. If I speak in my mind, am I talking to all 3 of you?
You can do it all 3 at the same time, or you can do it
Or I
individually.
can pick one. Okay, I'm just gonna say just to everybody that is on there.
If we don't have to kill anybody, we shouldn't. Maybe there's evidence around here where Dewberry is or something.
And I heard that.
Especially
Can I
because these are
respond to it?
kids.
Okay. So I
It's a
say,
free action.
Yeah. So I say.
The 4 of you can talk in your minds to each
So I
other.
say that's a very good idea, Quince. I don't agree with what we did in the courtyard. Was way too much.
Those of you that are downstairs, maybe look around for some paperwork or something while we look around up here.
Okay. So I turn to these 3,
Rask, Urst, and Gillard, yes, are downstairs with you.
and I talk quiet enough to where they could hear me. I mean, at least like bunch them up, or I don't know if they're even inside. Are you guys inside? So Rask is for sure.
So everybody's right inside.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I kind of probably snuck in through the entranceway, but I'm.
So, I mean, I just say, listen, guys, we need to look around quietly. Don't step on any broken glass. Don't knock any bottles over. We're looking for any evidence of Dewberry's involvement here.
Y'all already found a note on the half-orc leader, right? Saying that his job was to go to... Okay.
Yeah, and it didn't have any like identifying stuff for Dewberry on it.
Roll for its health because I don't know what its health is. 4.
Can I do a perception check for?
Yeah. So everyone's
info?
searching around?
Investigation?
Yeah, do investigation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you?
Am I disadvantaged because it's dark and I don't have dark vision?
Yes.
Is there any?
Yep.
Is there any desks or anything like that in this room?
In this room, no.
I'm gonna turn around. And go to. There's another door across the hall.
Yeah.
I'll go to that one and slowly open.
This
it.
one's locked.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the lock.
18? Okay.
No. I rolled a natural 20 and a 9. So,
Oh, so you're disadvantaged, though.
yeah.
19 total.
Okay.
11.
Okay, we'll stick with downstairs real quick. So through, like, in this hallway that has all the broken glass, the staircase leads up immediately, and underneath the staircase is a doorway that leads into the other room down here. And you step in there. This is the only room downstairs. It kind of is a bit of a kitchen, wash, dining area. It all is one. And it's pretty nasty here, too. There's a lot of, like, old, moldering food. You find kind of set underneath the table a small chest that has quite a few gold pieces in it. It seems like this might be one of their payments from another job that they haven't moved them
Check over
on.
there. I'll get this.
That's all you find downstairs, though. You find 123 gold in the chest, and that's for all of y'all. Y'all all found that. That's not just Raz.
So,
Depends on if Rask tells us he found it.
with my 11 search, can I at least find a candle?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There. A lot of them are burned down, but you find
Okay.
it's a waxy area.
I'm going to do that and cast light on it.
Okay. Does that light the candle? Or just the candle wax
I think
becomes glowing?
I think the candle wax just
That's
glows.
funny.
It
I like
illuminates.
that. Okay, so back upstairs. Corvus is trying to unlock it.
I'm gonna try to unlock the door if I can. Okay, that's 12 plus 11. That's 23.
Yep. Okay. This you have no problem with this lock either. Very shabby building, nothing intricate. This looks like sort of an office area. It's a bit cleaner. There's a desk that has a lot of papers, and there's a kind of sofa that's against the wall that is not too damaged.
I'm gonna go and start rummaging through some of the papers and whatnot and see what I can find. If there's anything on
go ahead and give me a
investigation. 9.
Okay, it's just on top of the desk. You find like a loose 13 or so notes that all are very similar. Some of them, I mean, it's just different jobs. Informing them, this business did not pay. This is where you're supposed to hit tonight, over and over. But there is no sign of a signature or anything like that.
Is just paying attention to the handwriting? Does it appear like it's like more on the like a fancier hand?
It's a fancy flowing script. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go start. I guess I'll start pulling some of the drawers out too and see if there is any.
There's 4, and 3 of them just have loose quill. Speaking of which, why did you not bring your quill?
Dude, I even thought about that.
My
I was
gosh.
like, nah, man.
I bought him a quill for Christmas, and he didn't bring it.
Oh, like with an ink bottle
Yeah.
too?
It's like 6 different inks, man.
Yeah,
It's
super cool.
That is really cool.
So, and one of them is locked. The other one's just loose pieces of paper, nothing important wrote on them. Some of them, ink rag to clean off the tip of their quills, that kind of stuff.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to unlock the one that's locked.
Okay.
There's a locked drawer. Or what?
Natural 20.
Not only is this one locked, but it was also booby trapped. You find a string run just across the top, and you're able, as you unlock it, you grab a hold of the string and pull the drawer open, and hanging just on top was some kind of a potion that you pull out, and I don't know what you do with it, but inside there is...
Gently sit it on the floor right there.
Okay. There is a... it is just full of gold and platinum, this drawer.
Nothing else. There's no letters or anything like that in there either.
You'd have to go through all the coins to see if there's anything at the bottom.
I'm gonna focus on my lingering magic, detect magic thing. Mm-hmm. Does anything glow, or do I turn any colors?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Where are the rest of you guys?
I'm right in the doorway. I can't. Can I see him at all?
Yeah, there's windows and the moonlight's kind of flickering through.
So I
it's
can
not
see shapes.
It's not pitch black. Yeah.
I'm up there with y'all.
Are you watching the sleeping figures?
Yeah,
Okay.
You said there's another door, right?
There was the door into the bedroom area, and then this door goes to an office. That's
Oh, he's in the office right now. He's not in the bedroom.
No, I'm in the office.
the bedroom had no furniture, just a bunch of rucksacks.
What are the two sleeping on?
Rucksack, kind of just rags mostly.
Is that the kids?
Yeah.
Does it look like they're chained down, or no manacles or anything?
Just looks like they're sleeping.
To you three.
The mesh.
These drawers are full of gold and platinum. Up here in this desk. If any of you are interested in it.
Oh, yeah, I'm interested.
Take it.
I just don't exactly have pockets at the moment.
Buck.
Is there anybody up there?
There's no one here currently.
Okay, well, I mean,
Is there another door or anything in this room leading anywhere else? That's the only one.
if we killed
You can
everybody
call them
in
out
here,
on it. You heard it.
if we killed everybody that lived here, then I mean, yeah, I guess.
No. I'll say, you told him you saw the two kids sleeping. Like I would
No,
say.
I meant in that room. Is what I meant when I said that.
Okay, he was acting like you were trying to keep a secret or something.
we were like trying to
That's
figure
what I
out.
was saying. Was there anybody up there?
No.
He's asking, is there anyone upstairs?
My question was there anybody upstairs?
Okay.
Whenever I said up there,
Okay,
it's a general meaning of, is there anybody up there upstairs?
I misunderstood.
I'm downstairs.
Yeah, I didn't
We're trying to
realize.
figure out why you were.
Lying?
No.
Corvus is in a room. It's some type of office. There's another room with some small people sleeping. We think they might be kids.
I mean, do you think we ought to leave something for them so they don't starve?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's plenty here. But I don't know if they're exactly what we're thinking. Maybe our
They could be pickpockets or something.
maybe our resident good guy should get up here and gently question them.
You heard him ask.
I said the good guy. I will bar the door.
That was a joke.
All right. Okay. Gillard, will you come with me upstairs?
I'm sorry. What did you not understand about the good guy?
We're going beyond scared straight here.
Get him, G.
Gillard and Buck are going upstairs.
Me and Ernst will wait down here, I guess.
Are you getting the gold and stuff?
Candle.
Yeah, I'll start.
You find you find 23 platinum pieces. Whoa! And 722 gold pieces.
Wait, what did you say on the last part? Sorry.
722 gold.
Holy cow.
2 gold.
You know what? I just realized something. I'm using the wrong character sheets.
I'm keeping an eye on this for when I have pockets, by the way.
Sneaking around with the leg.
I've got pockets.
I got pockets too.
No, his vest. I had him sewn into a secret vest so that I could carry my platinum around.
Doesn't Corvus have all kind of belts?
Oh yeah, he's got like all sorts of stuff. I'm just saying, like in that like overcoat.
Because I looked down and I was like, how many platinum pieces do I have? And it was all in gold. And I'm like,
That's not right. Yeah.
Well, he's only got one.
Okay. So are you coming up? Is everybody coming up? What's
just me and Gillard so far.
you and Gillard? Okay.
All right. I guess. Does anybody have like a match or something? I mean, we need more light than just this. Unless does this
The light is fine.
is it better? Is it better than a candle? Yeah. Okay.
It's as good as a candle.
I just thought it was okay.
It's 60 feet, isn't it?
Okay. I just thought it was like since it was a cantrip, it wasn't that.
No, lights.
Okay.
Yeah, lights
Cool.
good.
Cool. Okay. All right. Listen, there's 2 smaller people in here that we think are children, Gillard. And if
You're sure they're children?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you to come with me.
Right.
But if they turn out to be hostile, we're not going to kill them. But you're an
Like
intimidating
the ones
enough.
in the alley y'all killed?
Yes. Anyways, you're enough of an imposing figure to keep that from happening. Things getting
Yeah.
too destructive.
I got you.
All right, so me and Gillard go in there
Okay.
with my
I
candle.
have to pass by Vistrid.
Do you want to come in? Are you a wolf still?
I'm in there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in there.
All right, so he's a wolf. That's good. That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm just gonna stand in the doorway with my spear ready.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I know Vistrid's a wolf?
You've seen him
You've
change.
been around
No,
me
I mean,
long
did I
enough.
see him as a wolf when we went in the building?
Yeah.
You've been around me long
This whole
enough
time.
to.
Well, I know, but I was gonna be like, a wolf! Bah!
Yeah, they could have a guard dog.
Okay, so yeah, you there's looking around. There is enough like sleeping areas that like it looks like 13 to 15 people could sleep here normally, but there's just the 2 at the moment.
Is there a window?
Yes.
Gillard, stand in front of the window.
Yeah. Is there a way, like, is there like a, with those things, the what, fire escape? I mean, is there a way
No.
down besides falling
No, you
30
don't
feet?
do down. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not 30 feet. It's only like 15-ish or so. Yeah.
If they're good
So you're
climbers.
standing in front of the door.
I'm standing in front of the door. Yeah.
All right. Boys. Excuse me. Children.
They wake up and they instead of like they freeze, like they immediately notice danger, but instead of like panicking. They're very calm, and they kind of, you see their eyes flashing around the room, looking around, and like as they find a hulking figure in plate armor standing by the window.
Glaive out.
Yeah, an enormous wolf standing next to Quincy with his spear, and then you're just kind of leaning over them. Also, are you wearing armor? Yeah,
It's leather. It's like studded
But
leather.
You're a large man as well. Their breathing kind of intensifies, and
We're not here to harm you.
they both kind of rise a little bit and sit back with their backs against the wall. But you can tell like their feet, they're jumpy and looking for a situation.
What
Are there any marks on them?
They're not clean. There's bruises. There's not like scratches or too much, but it looks like they're pretty rough.
What are your names?
Begging your pardon, sir, but that's our business. We'll keep that to ourselves if that's all right with you.
All right. I'm going to also tell you what's your business. Tonight, we were attacked by 5 brigands, and we dealt with them.
Don't know what you mean, sir, but brigand.
Hired muscle, I guess? People that wanted to do harm for money?
It's got nothing to do with us, sir. We were just here sleeping.
Of course. Has nothing to do with you directly, but this is where they came from.
How do you know that?
I wag my tail.
They kind of shy back again.
Nice.
So, here's the deal. I'm working strictly off of assumptions right here, but my guess is you are somehow involved with this outfit. I mean, it's a good way to make some good coin. You get to be off on your own, have your own responsibilities. Is that right?
They took us in. They feed us every once in a while.
All right.
Keep some of the meaner people on the street from hurting us too bad.
I get that. Listen, everybody has ends to meet. I understand that, but see how they ended. That's where this road leads.
Did you really kill them? All of them?
They're all gone, son.
They both like gulp, swallow.
Okay.
Where did you two come from? Was it here in the city?
Yeah, we're brothers, see, and our dad died a long time ago. We didn't ever know him, but our mom just disappeared one day. Couldn't take care of ourselves.
Understand?
The smaller one, it looks like he started to cry.
Where do children in your particular situation usually go?
You're not taking us to the home!
I'm not taking you to a home. I'm asking a question.
The older one kind of like almost rises to his feet.
We'll be fine on the streets.
That's not right. That's not true.
We will be.
No, because you were out on the streets before and this is where you wound up. And I'm telling you right now, out there is where you're going to end up.
That's better than being there.
What happens at the home?
I'm not letting him go there.
Quincyble, do you think one of your friends could help watch out for them if we provided for their well-being?
Are you growling?
He has the
No, his ability. His mental ability.
No one heard that. These four heard it, I guess, but
Push to stop.
Unless he was talking to just me, either way.
No, it's
They're in a
open channel.
server.
Yeah, kind of. Open channel.
So there's there's dead silence, and you see the three of us just kind of stiffen up. Just,
Listening. I'm going to immediately send to the group, but
aimed at Corvus, how much money was in there?
I would have had time to count all.
Roughly,
of that.
just if it was a lot or a little,
A lot of money.
I'm gonna head upstairs because there's a bunch of yelling.
There is?
I'd say the boy started.
Yeah,
He
okay.
got kind of loud
He did
there
raise
about
his
not-
voice,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not going to the.
I'm
home
going to
and
say
such.
to the kid,
Who's in front of the door?
Ernest and
me.
Quincy and Vistard.
I'm going to say, I'm not going to move, I'm just going to say there, and I'm going to say, hey kid, did these thugs ever give you any money? Were you responsible for any money?
They used us on a few jobs. We have quick fingers.
What if
I can take care of him. We will be fine.
we can give you some coin and you find a good place to stay?
Wait, are you saying we can find them a good place to stay, or they
Yeah,
can find
we
with
can,
the coin?
either way.
I thought you said we
If
can
they-
find you some coin and you find a place to stay.
We can give them some coin and put them up somewhere. And you can start over.
Okay, that'd be fine. Just you're not taking us there, are you?
No. I'm going to say to Buck in his head, ask him about Dewberry.
All right. So, before we get off on saving your lives and everything,
We don't need saving.
I know, I understand. I'm sorry. I should have worded that way differently. There's this man who he's not a good man, and he is the one we suspect is what puts your cohorts here to the task of getting into trouble with us. Does the name Dewberry ring any bells?
Horace used to say that one of his clients was named Dewberry. I don't know how much work he really threw our way, but yeah.
Insight check.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's just 13.
He seems to be telling the truth.
All right.
I think tonight he said that Dewberry had some new job for him,
Okay.
but I don't know how he would know that. Letters just appear in the slot, and they do things.
Okay. Don't let
Letters appear where?
In the slot.
in like the mail slot. Don't let anybody know that you know that.
Okay,
Okay.
we've been out here on the streets for a while. We know how to keep a secret.
Got you, Buck.
Did he though? He just told us.
This is pretty like
Yeah.
a lot of danger here.
Yeah. All right. I think we found all that we can find tonight here, at least.
Maybe leave them here till tomorrow.
I couldn't.
In daylight, we can take them somewhere, maybe?
I don't feel comfortable with that at all.
You want to travel with them?
At least take them back to the nest.
Want to take them to the nest? You mean Corvus's house?
No, I was thinking.
Is this in y'all's heads or are y'all saying this?
I'm saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we take them to the nest and give them
Maybe you
money
should pick
to
and
take
choose
care
what you say in front of them before we decide where they're going to go.
I'm not taking them there. We're done with them.
We're just gonna leave
I'm
these
not
kids
gonna-
here to
I'm
die.
not going to burden them anymore. They were doing
We're
fine
not
on their
gonna
own.
die. We're fine. Just
They were
leave us
doing fine
alone.
on their own.
Give us some money and I'll take care of it.
Get your own money.
Do you think Bruce would?
He said he was
Look
giving us
after
money.
Bruce lives in the nest.
I am not burdening them.
No, he
No,
owns the
he
forest.
lives with the nest.
Oh, he lives in this.
I'm not burdening them with children. They can do fine on their own. Maybe
can
just
call
leave
them
them here till
apprentices.
tomorrow, and we can find them a
You
place
can
to
call
put them
them
up.
acting apprentices. This is how
Or we could just find a place to put them up with all the money that Corvus found.
What money?
Can I come walk in?
Chink, 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 chink. Hey guys, what's up?
Odds are a lot of this money belongs to them anyway.
You took Horace's money?
Or it could be that it belongs to the people of Galeport.
Either way, it's a good way for these two to get a fresh start.
Listen, these children are a direct burden of
How much do you have in
Galeport.
there?
A lot.
20, 30 gold?
23
Exactly
gold.
23.
No, I said 20 or 30.
Oh, 23.
23 gold, that's how much.
Great guess.
23 gold.
The way that I see it, Galeport is directly responsible for the condition that these kids are in. Okay?
Right.
So, I mean, we can't just leave them to their devices in Galeport.
They've survived this long in a terrible environment. Why not put them
With
somewhere
terrible
nice?
men.
Why not put them somewhere nice?
Of course.
Maybe
I mean,
a private school.
Who needs school?
Everyone needs school.
You guys know magic? You got any talents? What about the little one?
We know a few things.
Yeah?
Here's what I know.
We
I
made
know
a good bit of that 20 or 30 gold that he took.
I'll tell you what. You guys just come with us, and you can have, I don't know, 5 apiece, 5 gold. You can hang out and have a good time.
I could get that in a night.
I'm almost certain that this is exactly the deal they had worked out with these, bandits.
That's why we just take them to a nice place, drop them off with some money, and leave well enough alone.
That seems...
You're not taking us anywhere. We can take care of ourselves.
That's just what I don't feel comfortable with. I don't really want to leave you to your own
I'm
devices
almost 12 years old.
with a bunch of gold. If we were to burden you with a huge amount of money and you were to walk around
We'll
town...
hide it. What do you think we're stupid?
I don't know, kid.
They've always,
In your head.
they've obviously been doing this for quite some time.
He's doing that thing where he stares off at space again.
I vote we leave him some money and take off. We're done here.
That seems super irresponsible.
Vince, you are
Very
an evil
irresponsible.
man.
I don't like that at all.
I don't understand. It's not our business, and they were doing fine before.
They were doing fine because they had adults.
You were already baking bread when you were 12 years old.
Oh, yeah. But I lived
I wasn't much older than that. I moved here by
under the
myself.
guidance of adults.
Yeah, we see
There
how
were
well that
people-
worked out, Buck.
Burn the whole place
You're
down.
good at cooking bread. He's good at cooking bread.
You got some bread?
Nobody was talking to you. Adults are
He's
speaking.
obviously
We
hungry.
can't take him to the nest. That's all I know.
We need to take them somewhere, not the orphanage, apparently, because it's the pinnacle of evil in this town.
I'll kill you if you try to take us there.
With the amount of gold that Corvus has, they can rent something nice.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to get at. Is there an artisan in town? who
How
could
about Helga?
Is Helga already taking an apprentice?
Yeah, but how good is that apprentice, really? I mean,
We don't know. He's got to be there
First is right
first
here.
thing in the morning.
He's downstairs.
upstairs.
He's got to be there first thing in the morning,
Keep him watch.
and we're here at 2:00 in the morning. He's got to basically stay up all night and then go and hammer metal.
So he's going to be exhausted when he's doing this? That's what you're
Point of
saying?
exhaustion.
Disadvantage on all checks.
While all the adults are talking, Giller's gonna kneel down and ask the boys what happens at the orphanage.
Kids disappear there.
Did they send you here, or did you run away and get caught?
We've never been there. I didn't let my little brother go there. You hear things on the streets. Kids disappear after a night or two. And
Do you know where they go?
So like, there's no kids there.
no, there are, but some disappear.
How do they pick who disappears?
I don't know.
Probably the ones that give them problems.
It was me and Vistrid that saw the stuff in
Yeah.
the. So can I just directly line communication? Just talk to him.
Yeah.
Doesn't this sound familiar?
I'm suddenly very interested. From what we saw in that glass,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to throw up.
Guys, the wolf is growling weird.
It's mental communication, okay?
Yeah, no, but I imagine while you're mentally there, you're like,
You're like gritting your teeth, like, yeah, I'm really.
I can kind of say that, like, you're having a conversation, you kind of like mouth the words.
Like my fur may be standing up. The hackle.
As soon as he heard kids
teeth are
disappear,
bared.
he like his posture just changes.
the wolf is looking angrily at the children.
Tail straight up.
You control that beast.
Hey, you stop yelling at
He's
him.
well controlled. Isn't that right, Vistrid? I say
Back
that
to my
loud.
good boy.
We
Pose.
we housebroke him and everything.
Go, one paw up.
You know what? I just thought of something. Okay, somebody mentioned taking him to Bruce. Who was that? You, Vistrid?
Well, I mean, Bruce used to be a mercenary, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So he could
yeah,
deal with anything.
he could protect him. Plus, he doesn't have probably a lot of employees. Maybe he could use the help a little bit.
I mean,
Maybe they could stay at the shop or at the nest. Either way, but I just don't want. I don't want to go back to the nest.
I understand that. Maybe
I don't want to give
okay.
them any more trouble than we've already caused.
Okay, here's the deal. If I stay here with them until morning and we go to Bruce's.
We could just all stay here, really.
Okay, we could all stay here. Okay.
Wait, where is here again? Because I'm not sure.
We're just like an alleyway away from the merchant area.
And, but what was our reason for coming in here specifically?
They the wolf smelled the scent of the ones who were trying to.
back.
Yeah, he tracked them back.
Fisher, do you think you can track off of those letters from Dewberry?
Can I smell any smell? Like
That
a
smells
personal smell on
A hint of lavender.
Yeah. Did he spritz them with lavender?
Mahogany.
I'll say that
Lavender and gooseberries, maybe?
Oh my gosh.
Is that copyrighted?
Give me a check. See, like the note that wait, did y'all leave the note? Y'all left the note.
Well, he found like a stack of like 12.
I know those are old though.
Yeah, those
The
ones
newest
smell like
note,
What's
y'all.
a fresh scent.
The newest note that y'all had, y'all left a y'all's like stop messing with people note on.
22.
Still a dog's nose with a 22.
Give me disadvantage just because it's so. Oh,
What about the letter that we got on the bodies of those?
y'all wrote.
That's
y'all's
what he was
note.
talking about.
Y'all wrote
we
a
did.
note from the circle saying not to
Yeah, we
knock
left it
off
behind.
places.
I remember. Okay.
Well, okay. I rolled with advantage.
I'm gonna say no.
My
I'm gonna
lower
say no.
one would be a 20.
Okay, I'm gonna say no. That the papers have been in this place and it stinks too bad that it's just a piece of paper. I don't think that you could track.
That's fair.
Like human people walking is a different thing than just a little piece of paper being sent and drops off somewhere.
Yeah, that was just an outside check.
Tastes like a pancake.
Yes.
Okay, so we stay here with the kids. We take them to Bruce tomorrow, maybe.
You said you killed them all. How many did you kill?
5, wasn't it?
Oh, you didn't kill them all.
Are they coming back
So yeah. they'll be-
today?
Eventually, I don't know tonight or not, but there's.
I've got to say this to one of them. How many more are there?
Like what? Like
He's wanting you to ask.
I can't talk to the kids.
wanting to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many more guys are there?
5 or 6 more. We're not
Inside
usually.
check. On 5 or 6 more.
but sure.
Why?
Maybe
Why wouldn't they? That's
What
forever.
a journey. This table's not low.
13.
Seems like it's telling the truth.
Okay.
Not everyone's here at all the time, but
So maybe we should just go back.
Are there
to the
other
safe
kids?
house?
no, we're the youngest.
Why are y'all here then?
Then
We
no, go ahead. Sorry.
we I tried to pickpocket Horace, and he caught me. But instead of beating, well, he did beat me, but he was impressed with my skill. And little Charlie, my little brother, he's even better than I am. So he thought he could make some gold off of us.
No, do we know who Horse is?
No.
All right.
We know he's the leader, probably. He keeps talking. He keeps mentioning Horace.
We took his gold. That's
Can anybody create illusions of the people that were killed tonight, so we can see if Horace was killed?
No,
without showing them dead bodies.
He said Horace mentioned having to do something for Lord Dewberry, so we imagine. I imagine.
You assume one of them.
Yeah,
was
he's one of them that we killed.
But if there's 5 to 6 more, it can now be assumed that he's not dead.
What did Horace look like? Was he a half orc? Was he?
Yeah.
There were 2 other half orcs. Wait, how many half orcs were in
There's
the
one.
5? There was only one.
No, there's
in
2
the
in
5.
the 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's one more half orc.
Or was it
that
3?
Is unaccount. No, there was 3 with Dewberry.
Yeah. 2.
There was 2 in the fight.
Dwarf, human, halfling. Yeah. 2
So
in the
there's one more half orc out there.
Not the same half orcs. Y'all
Oh,
know
they're
that.
not the same. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Y'all know that.
Yeah, I specifically checked that.
Did he say that there was other kids?
No, they're the only 2.
Well, let's just take them back to Corvus's.
I think that is.
Corvus, is that okay?
Sure, why not? In your head, I don't know if it's a good idea or not to take them to your friends because
God, I hate Corvus.
because
He's gonna say yes and then say no.
No, he's saying he doesn't want to take him to Bruce. Why?
once a pickpocket, it's gonna be hard to get that out of them.
Yeah, but Bruce is a tough guy. He can handle him.
Yeah. I don't know if you never saw Bruce.
He's a half orc mercenary.
He's super alert.
Turn flower shop owner.
He's
turn florist.
He's very alert.
To just Corvus.
Could the circle use them?
Would I think that they
Yes,
might,
they could.
they might find that of use. Actually, they might be able to turn them into some new recruits.
Recruits.
That's just those 2.
I know.
We don't know what the circle's about.
I know. No. But
We
new
like
recruits,
Corvus.
child soldiers. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, let's just take them to Corvus's for now. Corvus, that's good, right, Corvus? Just take them to your house for the night?
Sure.
Was that out loud?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Ask them if they want to ride the wolf.
Listen, we really we'll do just fine on our own. You don't have to take care of us. We I don't know you all. You apparently killed 5 very strong people that I know, who were kind of taking care of me. I would feel safer for my brother's sake if you just let us go.
We can't live with that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, kids. This isn't about you two or your safety. It's about their own moral well-being. They have to feel like they've done the right thing, or they're not gonna leave you alone. So you may as well just go with them. And
We're
do
just
what you're
gonna run
do when we
away.
leave.
The first chance we get, we're gonna run away. You'll never find us.
Then do it. But for now, you'll have to come with us, and at least you'll be safe with us.
I'll say to them, tell them if they go where we want them to, we will leave 100 gold in their name.
Okay. That's good. All right.
They
If
might
you-
still eventually run away, but at
if-
least they'll get a taste of some regular life.
If you come with us, don't run away, and at least see where this journey starts. We'll give you 1 platinum.
How much do we say platinum is?
100 gold.
100 gold. Okay.
To Buck in his mind, tell him 100 gold. It sounds like more.
Or 100 gold, whichever one you like more.
I've never even seen a platinum.
Well, you'll own a platinum.
You'll probably also get them killed if they have a platinum. 100 gold they can divide up and use as they need. You'll probably get them killed.
100 gold, 1 platinum. They can break the bank however they want. All right.
Fine. You gonna give it to us now?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
When we turn you loose.
Wait, where are you taking us? You're not taking us to the home. I'm not staying
Taking you
there.
to Corvus's house. It's very
we're
nice.
We're going to the place that we are staying.
He's kind of creepy looking.
Yeah, well, I agree.
He's a very nice guy.
That's why we're here. Anyway, we're going to introduce you to our friend Bruce, who owns a business and could use some help. And I promise you, the shop that he's in, the business that he owns, he's not making platinums. All right?
Then why would we want to go there?
Because you will get a platinum. You will baseline be starting off better than any other almost 12-year-old in Galeport. And
Fine.
you'll be an apprentice in a business.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Do you have any food? That's the younger boy.
We'll find you some.
Shh.
We'll get you anything you want.
The older boy stands up and helps the younger boy. He looks probably about 9 or so. Looking at, like, they've outgrown their clothes. Like, a lot of ankle is showing. They don't have any shoes. Their clothes are torn and ripped in a lot of places. And patched clumsily in a few spots. Like, their knees have been patched a few times.
Are they human?
They're human, yeah.
So they're bigger than me.
Their hair is long, and it looks like it's been cut with a dull knife a few times, and they reek. But they kind of have a spring to their step. Seem maybe a little bit malnourished, but healthy enough.
All right.
Go up to the little one, wash his face.
With your tongue.
With your
I'm a
tongue?
wolf, yes. I'll lick his face.
He kind of giggles and kind of pushes away at you.
The little one?
It wouldn't be so funny if he was a man.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy either way.
Did you say his name's Charlie?
I'm a wolf.
Say, Charlie, you like hats?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him one of my fops to wear.
He goes over his head and kind of like falls down over his eyes. And he kind of laughs again and pushes it back, and he has to. It's hanging almost off his head, but it's not falling off.
Thank
All right.
you.
No problem. Let's roll.
Should we leave anything for these other bandits to find? Or we just going to...
No.
You want me to burn
What
the
if-
place down?
No trail.
All right. I'm just worried that if they see them working with Bruce, they're going to rough Bruce up. Because they think that he's a kidnapper or whatever.
Or stole all that
He
platinum
can
and
handle
gold?
himself.
Against 6 men?
Hey, I second what Raz says. Let's just burn this place down.
The kids will be hunted for
I'll
the
say
platinum
the
and
house is
gold.
connected, and like it's not standing on its own.
Oh,
It's
it's not a standalone home.
no.
You're gonna probably burn down the entire city if you do that.
Oh, Corvus.
Let's just get out of here. Back to Corvus's house. Through the back alleys, Corvus.
Corvus away!
I'll leave them.
And he walks up the side of the roof. He just walks to the window and just steps out.
I'll lead them through the city. Okay. I still look like an old man. From
Okay,
before.
yeah, there's no problem. It's not a very far walk. You pass a few drunks, but it's pretty quiet night, and you make it back to your safe house.
All right.
Oh, wow, this is a good area. We can make a lot of money here.
Chaco, no stealing.
We're not doing that.
I say the first order of business would be getting those to a bath. They stink.
Does this place have a bath?
Would it have a bath? It wouldn't have a bath. Is there like
Bathhouses.
Bathhouses. Okay.
Okay, first thing in the morning we'll go.
It's a waste of money.
Well,
We'll just go jump in the bay. And
no, that's not a no. Smell like
we've always
fish.
done.
Well, you're in better care now.
So you say.
Is there a kitchen or anything here?
What old is this house? Does it have a kitchen?
Yeah, it has a small kitchen.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm just gonna make a couple loaves of bread.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to roll for it or not, but
Nah,
okay.
It's your profession.
it's your profession.
It's like quadruple proficiency.
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
gonna
With
walk
advantage.
the kids to the table and explain to them how Buck's the good kind of priest. Doing good in there, Buck. Doing good in there.
Okay, I want to take Corvus aside.
Okay. You could just literally talk to his mind.
I could, but I'm going to take him aside. I'm not used to that.
So, what would the circle have with them? Do you have any idea, like, how they would be treated or what they would have to be put through? Is it
Probably about the same way as me. I would imagine they'd probably be turned into more recruits.
But would it be grueling or, like, do they torture or anything like that? I mean, I don't know what kind of organization this is at all.
You know, it's not soft. It's a hard life, but it's not torture. It's not. They don't.
They might kind of like it.
I mean,
I will say though, you know, this is just for you. No one else, like everyone will hear, but you know that the circle would pretty much have them doing pretty much the same thing at their age, like. But they would be better taken care of.
It'd probably be pretty rough, I would imagine, but no different than what I had to go through for the most part. Which, most of the things that I know, I've known from before I joined them anyway.
And you don't think we should take him to my friend?
Instead of pickpocketing, maybe they'd be like used to get information, like, you know, that kind of thing. Like,
Kind of like the spider.
yeah,
Be a set of ears.
yeah, very much like the spider. Yeah, his little birds. Yep.
I would imagine that they would probably get into quite a bit of trouble if they stayed with your friend. I don't think he would get that out of them very quickly.
Okay.
So do we just leave bodies all over the place?
Yeah, until it send a message.
No, but they kind of on purpose. Like, yeah.
Two of them were in an alley, so they might not be found.
But the
until
other three
state.
were out in broad daylight in the street with a note pinned to them. And no face.
No face?
He stabbed one guy 4 times in the face with his punch daggers.
Should clean those.
Don't mess with the magic show, man.
Honey Badger don't play.
What are the boys' names? Charlie and what?
Charlie and oh yeah, we don't know the other
You know the
kids.
oldest boy's name?
Okay, that's all I had to say to Corvus, sir. I was still in disguise. I'm gonna take my disguise.
So it takes a long time to make bread. Like, it'd be like a long time.
Maybe it's like a flatbread or something, like a fried biscuit. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you could do that.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, then they're enjoying their biscuit.
All right. Now we need to get off to bed.
At that, they kind of look around and just crawl down on the floor.
Corvus, is there a place for them to... What in the world? No, not here. Boys, is there a place for them to sleep?
There was enough beds for everyone. There's not enough beds for everyone plus these 2 children, but...
They can have mine. Both of them can have mine. So, yeah, we'll do that. And, yeah.
You lead them up to one of the rooms. Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. All right. It's about 2 a.m. Is there any other conversations that need to be had? Or are we just all going to sleep? What's the plan here?
I'm gonna sleep wherever Buck's sleeping, and I want to talk to him personally.
Is anyone watching the boys?
I'm going to stay outside the door.
Gillard.
Oh, you're staying in the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put my bedroll in front of the door.
Okay.
I was gonna ask Gillard to watch him.
Called it.
What?
Quincy's in there with him. He's chaperoning.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Good night,
God.
boys.
Wait, he was
good.
gonna stay? You're staying in the room with him?
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
He's staying on the floor, though.
Yeah. I'm in front of the door, so they
Well,
don't...
I'm not gonna talk to you then.
Is it just one room per bed? Or one
No,
bed
there
per
was 2
room?
beds per room.
So, who was going to bunk in the room with me?
Me, probably.
So you're still in there.
I'll let one of them have my bed, and I'll just
mean,
use my
They'd
bedroll.
probably rather stay in the beds together.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
They're in a house with a bunch of strangers who just murdered their only associates.
We still have the mind link.
How long does that last?
I think I rolled a 7 when I rolled that, so 7 hours.
Still working. You re-rolled it at like midnight. Yeah, still working.
Okay, then wherever I happen to be sleeping or gonna sleep, I'm gonna go to Buck directly. And Buck, I think we're gonna have to make some really hard decisions soon.
Like what?
Just about different things in order to keep our cover and keep the greater mission at hand. We're gonna have to make hard decisions.
Like what? Don't beat around the bush.
Like what to do with these children. Like, we can't always be the good guys. We're wasting time. We're compromising ourselves possibly.
See, I see it the opposite way. I see if we would have left them to this city that has failed them.
No, I agree with that. I don't think we should have left them there.
I would have been compromised.
We shouldn't have left them there. I agree we shouldn't have left them there. But Corvus doesn't like the thought of leaving them with Bruce because they could very easily get into more trouble or get Bruce into trouble because these thugs are going to know them. There's no telling how many people know what they're up to in this town. I mean, I know they're just kids, but people can be ruthless, you know.
Sure. So I'm mistaken when we decided to believe that Corvus was of a good moral reputation.
Wait, say that again?
If he was of a reputable stock.
Oh, right.
We don't know anything about this.
You mean we shouldn't trust what Corvus says about things?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't have enough of him to trust him.
Well, I know, but I also don't want to keep using my friends as a place to dump things.
I get that. I really do.
We've put them through enough already.
And the only thing that Bruce came up, Sheely, because you brought him up. He was the furthest thing from my mind. The nest, sure, it did come up, but once again, I think it would be best to put these boys into a situation where they could learn a trade and be better for it. They could be equipped to do something other than stealing,
Is this mental or talking?
Mental.
Cutting purses or
what
shaking people down.
What if they get Bruce in trouble? What if they steal from customers? What if people come in and see the kids and know him and rough up Bruce or get him in some kind of trouble? I don't want to just dump problems on him.
That's not what I'm saying to do. I'm saying we tell Bruce their situation, exactly their situation, what they come from, what they're known for, what they are doing. Hey, listen, we found these kids last night. They could use a mentor. They are pickpockets. They've been in league with bandits. Do you think that they would serve your business? Do you think you could turn them around at this young age?
What would you think about leaving them with the Circle?
Absolutely not.
Why?
I don't know anything about the Circle.
Well, you really don't know that much about Bruce either.
Here's what I know. You chose to associate yourself with Bruce. And I know that you're a good guy. I know that you wouldn't surround yourself with people that could do something questionable.
These are the hard decisions I'm talking about, where if we left them with the Circle, they're not going to be a threat to us or anyone we know, and they'll get taken care of. They'll be able to make their own money, have their own career.
Until the Circle sends them after Elizabeth Bathory, and they don't get away so easily as Corvus.
If it's up to us, that won't happen.
Mind knives.
Well, clearly he's well trained, or he would have never made it through the door.
Absolutely. Is it well trained, or is it innate? Is it something that they saw in him and decided to groom for their purposes?
I don't think they're going to use 12-year-old children to kill people yet.
How do you know that?
I don't, but I don't think they would.
I don't know. Corvus looks kind of small. We need to see how old he is.
Well, I talked to Corvus about them, and he thinks that the Circle could use them. Which
of course the Circle could use them.
That could be good, that could be bad, but they already have talents that would probably allow them to have a good leg up in there. It could be a good place for them.
Talents?
I know we don't know what the Circle's about, but
well, if
we know they're against the Duchess, and so are we.
Listen, if we're just against people that are against our enemies, or if we're with people that are against our enemies, why don't we go back to the what's the coven? What's the coven's name?
The gouged eye?
Yeah, why don't we go back to the gouged eye?
Well,
Be like, oh, we're all friends here. We're friends. Why don't we just hang out?
We're kind of against them too. We don't agree with them.
Exactly.
Well, we're working directly with the circle.
We are with the circle out of circumstance, not out of preference.
Well, it would keep these children off the streets.
I don't know if
fending
it would.
for themselves.
Just
They might
what
be
you
in the
said.
streets, but they would be taken care of.
They were taken care of with the bandits, apparently.
Not well.
Then
How easily did we go in there? We could have killed them easily.
I know, which is a good thing that we want someone of a different type of authority or a different type of moral code.
I think we asked the group.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know you're going to lose that, right? On that vote.
Why do you say that?
Because you know Gillard doesn't care and Rask doesn't care. Urist might be on your side, Vistrid would be on the fence, and you know me and Corvus's vote.
I think...
So that's 4-3
I
at
love
best.
emo Quincy.
I think
That's 4-3 at best, Buck.
I think Vistrid and I are definitely... We're seeing things a little bit the same. I don't know. You never got to see those glass artworks in the Bathory's mansion.
What are you saying about that? What does that have to do with
Children
it?
go missing in this town.
Is that what you're saying? Like about the orphanage?
Definitely.
Okay, well, exactly why we wouldn't want to put them in any situation
If
where they
it's
can get back
happening
in
in
the
the orphanage, how do you think?
What if they run away from Bruce? I think they've got a better chance of running away from Bruce than they would the Circle if we were to put them in there.
So you're saying that the Circle would track them down and force them
I
to
think the Circle will probably do some type of training with them, keep them behind closed doors, not having it be like being in the academy. Possibly is what
the
I
academy.
have pictured.
That's a great comparison. In fact, why don't we send them to the academy? That way we can fight them in
So
2
is
years.
this, at this point, like, is this gone away from mental?
No, it's still mental.
Y'all are just staring at each other, having this mental.
My eyes are
screaming
bloodshot, and like you can almost see them in the dark.
Okay.
But they're not the academy because they're not for the king and they're not for the Bathories, and it would be a place where they wouldn't be able to run out into the street and get themselves into trouble again.
You cannot convince me of that.
If they were to stay
the
with Bruce,
academy-
Bruce would not be able to keep an eye on them at all times. They'd be out in the streets, they'd be taken to an orphanage, and then there they'd go disappearing.
Once again,
There is no good way to keep them out of harm. No good way. Either it's going to be a miserable life because they get taken to the orphanage, or they get in trouble or get Bruce in trouble, or it's going to be a miserable life with the Circle because maybe they don't do exactly what they
so
want to do.
in their lives, so it's not miserable, Quince.
Our lives are pretty miserable, Buck, and I don't want to end mine.
My life's not pretty miserable. I don't see my life as miserable.
Well, great for you. Hip hip hooray, Buck.
Listen,
Maybe a couple people that you really care about should die. Then maybe you see how you feel about life.
oh Quince, listen, you need to go to bed. You're cranky.
I'm not cranky.
You are.
I just think you're gonna destroy everything because you care too much about kids that you don't know that are into trouble, and we have a good place we can put them to keep them out of trouble and to keep them out of everybody's way, and you don't want to do that.
And I think you're a moral chameleon. All right? You just blend your moral compass to whatever situation you're in. Oh, well, when in Galeport.
You have to adapt, Buck. You have to adapt to the situation.
Man, we've not
Adapting is great.
in a while.
Adapting is wonderful. It is a necessary thing for survival. Leaving children to their own devices or putting them in hands worse than where they are is not.
I think sometimes we have to toe the line, Buck, because it can't always be the perfect thing, and we have to do what's just better. It's not about what's doing the best or what's doing the good thing. We can be neutral. We can be in the middle. It's not evil to leave them with the Circle.
I don't know what the Circle is about.
Well, why don't we find out first?
How are we going to find out? Ask them?
I don't know.
Hey, are you guys evil?
We have a pretty good read on things like that, I think.
I don't know. I don't know if we do. Our first read on the Inkling was very ambiguous. And I feel that Dalinar is a strong character. I think he has really good ideals. And I think
no problem just killing a whole bunch of unarmed people.
I'm not bringing that up because I didn't bring it up in the first place.
I'm still holding on to the sending scroll. I've not used it on purpose.
Well, I just don't know where we can... I don't know what to do. I think we are putting our situation, Bruce's, all of my friends in danger if we leave them with him. And I think if we leave them to their own devices to go just out into the city and do whatever, then they're going to get in trouble and they'll end up at the orphanage as well. I feel like the circle is the only way to keep them safest. Maybe it's not the best for them, but I don't know that we can do the best for them.
I understand what you are saying, Quincy.
At this point, guys, y'all been arguing for a little bit, and I don't think you're either going to convince each other.
Probably not.
So, and y'all are unfortunately doing this in your minds, so no one can even hear y'all to interject and put their 2 cents in. So let's just say y'all wanted to bring it to a vote at some point, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's just table that then, and
Okay.
y'all can bring it to a... Because I mean, people are just sitting around.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
All good.
I didn't mean
It's
for it.
fun.
I didn't mean
It's
for it
fun.
to be long.
It's. I mean,
I thought Seth was going to be like, and 7 hours later, your mental thing wears off, 2 points of exhaustion, and you now look like idiots.
no, y'all can argue for as long as you want in y'all's own, but I think that there's no point.
We go to bed mad.
hearing any more of it at the moment. Y'all, I like the idea of y'all bringing it to the whole group and bringing it up. Okay, so is anyone else wanting to have anything at 2 a.m. as everyone's kind of going to sleep?
Yeah, I'm just saying, G, you should share the bird. Just share the bird.
I'm kind
It's
of
not
attached
fair.
to it now.
Ernest wants a turn. I want a turn. Vistrid wants a turn. You know how cool it would be to have a phoenix on top of a wolf? I just want to... I'm trying to push him off the bed a little bit. Just scoot over. You're so big.
In the same bed.
He likes to sleep alone. G, just share the bird, man.
We'll no.
It's like a natural heater. It just,
Yeah.
sets ablaze.
Yeah. Thurman would be so upset. Now I'm just going to roll over and not speak to him again so he knows I'm mad.
So what's the situation now?
Go to bed.
Who you in bed with?
G, I got to protect him.
There were 2 different beds. Is someone else in the room with y'all?
I don't know, and that's not my problem. No, absolutely not. I am protecting Gillard. He needs protection.
But you're in my bed?
He definitely needs protection if y'all are spooning.
No, we are not spooning.
Hold the hole.
Absolutely not. I just feel more comfortable in the same vicinity as Gillard.
He feels safe in your arms.
Okay, I summon the phoenix. Okay, Peeky, you watch me, make sure he doesn't get any closer than he already is.
You named him Peeky?
Yeah. Because he peeks on people while in the air.
Okay.
I love naming familiars.
I'm gonna go to a wash basin if there is one and just wash all the makeup and stuff off and rinse the stuff out of my hair.
Okay. You doing anything tonight?
I think I'll go to bed for now.
Ernest, you good?
Yep, going to bed.
Okay. You good, Vistrid?
Yeah, I'm going to camp outside of...
Their room with the boys?
Yeah.
Okay. As a dog or...
I've got 4 hours as a wolf.
Okay.
And then...
That won't last till morning, though.
All right. Are you waking up early? How early are you waking up?
You'll curl
Let's see,
up as
what
a
time
dog
did she
and
say I
wake
needed
up
to be
as a
there?
She
dog.
just said the next morning.
Next morning, yeah. No, just
It'll last till 4 a.m.
yeah. So what? Morning starts what? Like probably about 7 or 8.
What do you think?
Yeah, probably about 7 or 8. Then.
Crack of dawn.
I'm going to wake up at the same time because support. I'm going to go with him.
Moral support.
Okay. So you don't get a great night's sleep. I'll say you got enough sleep that you don't get a point of exhaustion.
So wait, no, what's going on now? Because this I don't know about.
Urist is going to go apprentice with a blacksmith in town.
For the morning. It's a temporary.
So we got our long rest.
So
Yeah, everyone else got a long
Dylan
rest.
wakes up to the sound of them leaving and said, "Screw that." And goes back over.
Yeah. So Rask, you're going with Urist.
Absolutely. We started this journey together. We're going to finish it together.
So weird. Okay.
Friendship.
Okay. No one thought they might want to go to the market and watch that unfold?
As they're walking out of the room, Rask, if he tries to blow up a library, stop him. And they go back to sleep.
You got it, G.
Okay. So you know the way to the artisan district. It's kind of far away from you at the moment. So you woke up at 7?
Yeah, about 7.
Okay. So
How much does Urs look like his dad?
I mean, Duke Hornbeam was kind of older looking, had
he
white
was
hair.
500 something years old.
But they're both. I'm just saying that it's his son, and they're both.
I mean,
dwarves.
like, do their noses
I'm
look?
saying, like, would someone be like,
I have my father's eyes.
just like somebody I used to know.
They're in a jar.
It was just like your father, except
Is the
your
artisan district anywhere near the market district that we?
No, it's not too close.
I do want to like make my way kind of to see what unfolded.
Okay, I'll
in
get to
that
you.
place.
Okay. You'd have woke up much earlier than 7 if you wanted to do that. Okay, so yeah, as you make your way, it takes about 30 minutes or so to make it to the artisan district, and by the time you get there, you hear hammering at all at all 3 of them, and other people are working, and you see that she's already worked up a pretty good sweat.
Oh boy, here we go.
You know what, Rask? I don't know that there's anything you can help with here. if
Actually,
you want
buddy,
to
I
shop
know.
around.
No. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm actually just I'm just here to watch, support. So make sure you do your thing. You know.
All right, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll go up to Helga.
Me too.
As
Are you trying to gain level in blacksmith?
Something.
he just felt the need to create something. He felt
He's about to make a whole bunch of iron daggers.
Forges a cursed weapon.
Oh Lord.
Iron dagger. Oh. I expected you earlier. I didn't think you were coming. Thought you'd changed your mind.
Oh, my apologies. I overslept.
Great start. Do you know how to do anything?
I mean, I think I picked proficiency in blacksmith's tools when I first made the
I think you did alcohol.
I don't think... I might have. I don't know.
I think you did making alcohol.
Okay. Yeah, that would make more sense anyways.
I was thinking about that, preparing for this. Let's just start you out on the bellows, I suppose. And you grab these things, and when I need you to make the fire hotter, you squeeze it, and it makes the fire hotter by incorporating air.
I can do that. She's like pantomiming it.
No, she's doing it.
Yeah.
And she goes ahead and she lets you take your spot, and you're really close to the coals and the fire, and you immediately start sweating, and she kind of nods at you, and you start pumping, and she kind of nods again when it's time to be done. She pulls out a bar of metal, and it is white hot, and she pulls it out, and she begins hammering it and folding it and creating something you're not sure what, and she sticks it back in the fire and kind of nods at you, and you have to continue pumping. And after about an hour and a half of this, of going back and forth, she cuts off the bar and drops the piece of metal into a bucket of oil and then water. And then she reaches down into the water and pulls out just a beautiful dagger. It doesn't have a hilt on it, but the hilt can be wrapped around the metal.
Right, it's got the tang and everything.
Right, yeah. It's not been sharpened or anything. It still has quite a few flakes. There's a lot to do, but you can already see just the level of detail in just the hour and a half or so that she's been working with you on this. Think you could do that?
He absolutely can.
I can give it a try.
Okay. I will take over the bellows. We'll see what you do. All right. So, let's see. What kind of checks do we want with this?
That's a good question.
Huh?
So athletics and the one and sleight of hand, I would say.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
would also think there'd need to be some sort of wisdom in there.
maybe some wisdom. Yeah. Okay. So she hands you a bar, and it's just a stock bar.
Right.
All right. Let's just see what your intuition gets you. And she hands it over to you, and kind of just all of her tools are out in front of you.
Yeah, I try to kind of imitate what she did with her.
Okay, you
technique.
it's a long bar, so you just set it into the fire and kind of nod at her, and she kind of nods back and starts pumping, and you watch, and you're looking at the metal, and as you watch it, it looks like it's kind of. Give me a wisdom check.
All right. Just pure wisdom.
Yeah. Insight, maybe?
No, that's more of like telling if someone's lying or something.
Perception, I guess.
Perception.
Give me a perception.
All right. Oh, that's good. Let's see. 21.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
21.
The metal gets that cherry white, like that nice. It's got an orange glow around the end, but the inside looks very white. And you kind of nod. You grab her pair of tongs and pull the metal out. And give me another wisdom. This one's not perception. Give me just a wisdom check.
Just pure wisdom.
Yeah.
14.
Okay. As you pull it out and you set it down on the anvil, you look at it, and what are you trying to make? Are you trying to just copy her and make a dagger? Or
Yeah, I was just kind of
That's
trying to
what you
imitate
watched?
what she
Okay.
was doing. Yeah.
Okay. So you grab another pair of tongs and you bend it over once and then take the hammer and start hammering it down to put a first layer on there. And before it gets too cool, you are able to put 3 more layers on there. And so you have a stalk about that long at the moment, and you thrust that back in the fire and nod at her, and she continues to go at the bellows, and you pull it out, and the layers have kind of bound together as you pull it out, and this time you think you've got enough layers in there, so you start hammering kind of the
Just the general shape.
shape of it. Give me a athletics check now for your hammering.
All right.
We'll see. That's how strong you are.
Oof. 3.
Okay, so it surprises you how strong the metal still is, even though it's so hot and molten. It's kind of hard, and it takes you a little while to get used to hammering. It's a heavy hammer. Not used to it. Not really got the feel of it yet. Give me a sleight of hand check to see how well your strokes hit.
Sleight of hands. That's dexterity. Are you kidding me? Again, okay, this one's a 5 total.
Okay. Again, just because you're not used to it, you hit too close to the edge as you turn it to try to make the tang a smaller area, and one of your folds kind of just clips off. It wasn't attached properly enough, and you have to put it back in the fire and then try to reattach it to make another fold. Go ahead and give me another athletics check, and then just an accompanying sleight of hand check.
Athletics. That's 3 natural 2s in a row. Wow. So, yeah, 3 on the strength again.
The dice tell the story.
Yeah, they do. Okay, that's a lot better. And the sleight of hand is that would be 21.
Okay, so the heat of this forge, I mean, it just seems like it's sapping the strength out of you, and this heavy hammer it's tiresome. But this time you're able to aim a little bit better, and though you're not getting a lot done with your strokes of your hammer, your precision is a lot better off, and it takes you longer than it took her. Understandable. But you're able to thin out the tang in the way that you want, and you thrust it back into the fire. Give me another perception check to see if the metal is starting to look how you want.
Okay. Perception, that would be 15.
Okay, that's pretty. Okay, yeah, it gets to a color that you kind of recognize and you like again, and you pull it back out. This time you're going to work on the blade itself, trying to get that crescent curve a little bit at the end. So go ahead and give me your strength and your sleight of hand check.
All right, strength is 12. Sleight of hand is 8.
Okay. Again, you've never used an anvil, but you saw her do it, and there's the part at the end that's kind of rounded off, so you're kind of hammering on that, and it slides a little bit, so you get kind of a weird angle going on. It's not as firm as hers, but it's decent enough. After this, you dunk the molten metal into the oil, and there's a loud hiss, and it erupts.
50-50. Does he use the oil or the water?
I should have asked you, I guess. But you did manage to remember to put it in the oil first, and it explodes in flame, and you thrust it into the water, and it cools quickly. And
Here we go. Here we go.
After a while, you pull it out. It's not nearly to the level of hers. Of course not. I mean, this is the first time you've ever done it. But I mean, Rask, you look at it and that's probably a dagger. Like it's a little bit like it's kind of got a weird angle. Like
D4 -1 to hit or for damage.
Yeah, it ain't gonna save the world, Urs, but it's a start, man.
It's not too bad. She that wasn't too bad at all. That was that's the first time you've ever done any of this?
Right, that's my first time.
How long do you think it took you?
Too long.
I mean, would I have any idea of how much time? Like, I guess it probably took a couple hours.
It took you a good 3.5 hours or so.
Oh, wow.
It took her an hour and a half. I mean, I don't think that's too bad. You made plenty of mistakes, but you kept at it. You didn't get too frustrated. I can work with you.
Yes! Thank you. Nice.
I won't let you down.
Rash should have helped him for advantage.
Yeah, you want to see what I can do with my hammer?
Or disadvantage.
No, I one apprentice is enough for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Rask, was it?
Yeah. Or whatever.
You should call yourself Chuck while we're here.
Okay. Ernst, I think you said your name was Ernst, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think that'll be enough of you. You can watch me. We're not going to be making any more weapons today. I think I have a large order of nails that need to be produced. But good work.
Can you fix magic weapons?
What do you mean? Most magic weapons don't need fixed.
I got this broken sword, and I never really get to use it because it's like really broken.
Could have been too magical if it's broken.
Are you saying that it was always broken?
I'm saying it was never magical if it's broken.
We're pretty sure it was magical, or at least at some point.
It might have been made magically after, but it shouldn't have been magic if it was broken. Most magical things.
Can you check it out?
I don't know anything about magic, I'm afraid. I'm just a forge master.
That's fine. Be something Urs can work on.
Well, ready to get to work?
Of course.
Absolutely.
All right, Brother of Stone, let's go. And you spend the rest of the day, and she shows you how to work. Nothing as intricate as the dagger that she made, but you go through quite a few orders of making nails and some horseshoes for horses and stuff like that. And by the end of the day, you're exhausted. And I'm gonna say you're out of the rest of the day because she's gonna work. Okay.
Yeah, because I've been there like all day long.
Yeah. And I guess Rask, are you staying with him all day?
No, absolutely not. I went ahead.
He makes the dagger and he's like, oh, well, listen.
I headed to the closest bar.
Okay. Okay, so Corvus, you woke up early to go in and see the situation at the market. Okay. Yeah. So you're probably going rooftops and such. Okay. So yeah.
To avoid.
You wake up about. You only get an hour or two of sleep, and you're pretty wrecked. Do you need sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. But you make your way up to the rooftops and you dash along. People start getting to the market around 5 to open up their shops and such. So you make it out there, and before anyone gets out there, you see that there's still the large puddle of blood and the the other 2 bodies there. Like all 3 bodies are where you found them. You go to the alley. You check on the alley. Those are there as well. Remind me, y'all did put the note on the 3?
On the 3.
Not the 2 in the alley.
No. Right.
Y'all found the note in the alley.
Yeah.
And then y'all went back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you just sit and watch, and after a while, people start coming in, and they start screaming. A large group of black cloaks come and kind of stand around the area and start signing to each other. You don't know sign language, do you?
No, I don't think that he would know.
Someone comes in a wagon of sorts and moves the bodies off, and you move over to the alley. It takes an hour or 2 more for those 2 to be found.
Paying just close attention. Do I notice if anybody noticed the note in particular?
Yes, one of the first people who found it, one of the market workers, someone who owned a business, found the note, read it, left it alone. The black cloaks came, found it, and took it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on them.
Oh, those dead guys were like right in front of that dude's shop.
Right in front of the shop. Yeah.
I just want to watch them and see where they go. In particular,
the black cloaks.
Yes.
You're following the black cloaks. Okay.
Yeah, just watching them.
Oh, they leave the area.
Okay. I'll just keep an eye on them for a little bit and just see where they go.
Okay. It seems like they go to something that like a mortuary kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just continue staying around that area for a while then.
Okay. You see the other 2 get found. That wasn't too big a deal, but the black cloaks had to come back, and they had to carry those off to the mortuary as well. You're not getting down in the streets at all?
No.
Okay. Then I'll say that's all that you see.
After that, I guess I'll just turn around and go back to the...
Okay. It's about noonish or so probably when you get back. What is everyone else doing this early morning?
Been keeping an eye on the children.
Well, I mean, as soon as we woke up, I don't know what time we rolled around, but
If you wanted your full 8 hours, it would have been around 10.
okay.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. And then take them, if they're still there, take them to the bathhouse.
Okay.
Get washed up.
Okay, you have to ask around. The one you knew was all the way next to the nest, but you find one. It's not as nice as that one, but it does. The boys grumble the entire time, but they wash themselves up. The attendant kind of watches them and thinks that they're probably no good. He offers you, though, that he can cut their hair if you so wished. Give them, clean up their hair a little bit.
Boys, what do you think?
I don't care.
All right. Yeah, haircut.
Okay. The whole thing costs about 3 gold for them to get their haircuts and to be washed up.
Okay.
You're willing to pay that for them?
Can I say that I grabbed some gold before we left? Sure. Okay, yeah, then
Oh, do you not have any of it on you?
I just have platinum, yeah. So I'm going to grab about...
Just had platinum, sorry.
I'm going to grab about 10 gold for just, if we need anything.
It's like that episode of Family Guy where they're at the toll booth with all the rich people. He's like, does anyone have a quarter for the toll? What the hell is a quarter?
I think Elon Musk knows what a quarter is.
And then
He's heard about it in books.
go to after that, after all that, I want to go and get them at least one good outfit to wear.
All right. Just any kind of store?
Yeah, I mean, if there's, yeah.
Yeah, you easily find some clothes for them.
Okay. So...
Spend another 2 gold getting them a full pair of shoes. Are you getting them shoes? Like
Yeah.
The whole, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then
they're kind of amazed. You've spent 5 gold on them, and they're kind of. Where'd you get all that? Did you steal that from?
I didn't steal any of this. This is what people do when they care about you. They take care of you. They make sure you're washed up. Make sure you have clothes that fit. This is the type of life you should be living. With somebody to worry about what it costs to do all this, not you worrying about what it costs.
They're extremely suspicious of you. Very weird.
And then go back to Corvus's.
Okay. Anyone else?
While they're gone, is there anything of Ras in the room that he left before he went off the thing? Did you leave anything behind?
I doubt it. I carry every single thing I own on my body, Gillard.
I take Ras's pillow and I take 2 daggers. I stick it to the wall, and it is boot camp time. Peeky, peeky. All right, I'm gonna show you how it's done. And I throw a dagger at his pillow. I'm gonna use strength for the throwing weapon thing because you can do that. Oh, I did bad. 15 to hit the pillow.
Yeah.
So good. Okay. Yeah, hit dead center. I said hit the pillow, peeky, peeky, and hit fire ray, and it's gonna shoot fire ray at his pillow.
Okay.
It could do that?
Yes.
Yes, it's a very, very good familiar.
Oh, look at that. 17 plus 5, 22.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, that pillow's gone. It's
I thought y'all were just giving Tyrell a hard time to give him a hard time.
No.
I didn't know it was that
great familiar. Not only can he cast his spells through it, it has its own.
Yeah. It can't.
And I already said this is not what it looks like. It is a halfway mature phoenix at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but it's still baby though. Classification.
No, it's bigger than that.
Does that mean it have better stats?
No. Probably. Yeah.
Well, you said you weren't going to scale them.
Yeah, I think it's so OP. I wasn't going to scale him.
Oh, okay.
I'd let you roll another D4 if you wanted for health.
Okay, cool. Because I rolled a 1 on one of those.
It just looks bigger.
2 more. 5, 6, 7 health. It actually, when it does its rebirth thing, comes back full health. Yeah. But I assume that wasn't the case, so I just rolled for it. But yeah.
So yeah, you'd have to get another pillow if you wanted to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Second pillow.
Okay.
All right. Round 2. Oh, he rolled bad. 7. No.
It does miss. It's a little to the left.
That's okay. Give me some talon, little buddy. And then by the time we're walking out, because I wrecked his bed.
Okay.
You mean yours?
No, there's 2 beds.
Yeah, but y'all share.
He got in my bed, so I destroyed his.
So that he has to sleep with him.
Who's really got the bad intentions around here? All right,
I was training the Phoenix that has never been. He doesn't know how to fight yet.
I'm pretty drunk by this time. Lit. I'm a monk. I don't get
it's
drunk.
like 11 a.m.
Absolutely. So I need to go find Vistrid. Because we got to go talk to this orphanage.
Oh, are you still at the place? Yeah. I'm definitely going with y'all.
Yeah,
if you come back.
I'm still there.
Okay, so
you there? Because I want my full 8 hours.
Yeah, y'all slept till 10. You exploded the room a little bit. You get back at 11 drunk. And they're just
not drunk. I'm a monk. I don't get drunk. I'm just lit.
You're not the drunken master, though. That's a different monk.
Right, yeah. I ain't that good.
Just something to give him courage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're gonna get back at an hour. You're off with the kids till what time do you think? Like, all this would take a while.
I mean, if we woke up at 10, get him a bath, get him clothes, it'd probably take about 2 hours.
Okay.
I mean, that's.
So you're not there when Ras gets back. What are you doing?
Wondering where everybody's at.
Well, Gillard is in the room. You hear explosions, and he's like, "Peeky, peeky, good job." Vistrid is he woke up around the same time as you. Are you still in wolf form? No, you'd have slept through.
No.
Okay.
I would come out there tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming the kids are with Buck because he's not there.
Y'all would have woke up. You and Buck would have woke up around the same time.
So I know what he was doing.
Yeah, they left. Yeah.
I'm gonna run out and refill my disguise kit.
Okay.
And I gave the kid I'm gonna say I gave him my cool fop that I had.
Yeah, you said you gave him a hat.
I had those clothes that I took from the nest, so I'm gonna go get another purple fop to match that. Okay. So what am I out gold wise? That's probably a real nice fop.
Gold.
A gold.
A gold for all of that. Oh, also, I'm gonna go down to the market area and see if the bookstore's open.
Okay. Quentin's at the crooked spine.
Are you trying to be
the
back
crooked
by
spine?
11?
Yeah, crooked spine. What did you say?
Are you trying to be back by 11?
No, I'm just roaming around.
Oh.
I got up at 10, so I mean this wouldn't take me that long. But yeah, while I'm down there probably getting some of my stuff, I'm going to go to the crooked spine. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. The bodies have been moved away.
Okay.
The Crooked Spine is open. You notice that Dewberry is not at his kiosk.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
The Crooked Spine is open.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of put my hood up.
There's a large bloody spot. There's no wet blood, but it's not been washed off yet. It's kind of rusty red now.
Okay. I'm gonna stand around, just kind of mill around until I see people come out of the Crooked Spine. I'm just gonna kind of try to slip in between them and go into the store.
Okay. It's not the busiest store, but eventually someone goes in and comes back out.
Okay, just any kind of little distraction I could have to not. Okay, so
Welcome to the Crooked Spot.
I was in disguise yesterday.
Oh, so he doesn't recognize you. Okay. Welcome to the Crooked Spine. What can I do for you?
You got anything by Patar?
And I'm gonna wink at him.
Of course. And he walks over, and instead of going to Patar's selection, he goes over and locks the door. Is that you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I would like my 40 gold back now.
I don't think you've earned it yet.
Why?
Did you kill Dewberry? Is that his blood out there?
No.
They're gonna send more people. You made it clear that it was at my place. It's a wonder I'm not dead.
That's not true.
It is.
We couldn't get to Dewberry last night. He's not even out there at his kiosk today.
Yeah, that's kind of worrisome.
Nah. We'll hang around tonight and make sure nothing happens tonight as well. We're close. We took out several of them.
Okay.
Do you have any idea of the whereabouts of Dewberry, where he lives, or even the area? I mean, would we be able to go ask?
I'm sure
around?
he lives somewhere in the upper limits.
We know that, but we.
I don't.
Do you think if we were to go up there and ask around, we could find out?
Maybe. I mean, you're obviously good at changing your looks, so maybe try to blend in up there. It's
because we found
high society.
We found a bunch of letters where these thugs were told to go different places and do different things, but we didn't find any evidence on how to find him yet.
I don't know where he lives. It's weird that he's not come in today. I don't know what that means for people who owe him money today.
I think that might be on the back burner. He might be kind of trying to regroup, but
yeah, I would say so.
We'll try to patrol.
Was there any trouble?
I mean, no.
How many of the bodies were your people?
None. I told you.
I heard there was 2 more in the alley. You killed 5 people?
Yeah. I tried to tell you. It was easy. It wasn't even. We didn't even take a hit that I know of.
Burning the house.
I mean, it was a walk in the park. We ambushed them, we knocked a couple of them out, asked them some questions, and then saw it fit to kill them.
Oh.
What's so concerning about murder?
Murder is okay.
Anyway, you don't have to give me my gold back. I just wanted to, I wanted to come by.
No, here. And he kind of looks frightened of you. It's behind the counter, and he goes over and gets out your 40 gold.
Thank you, Quentin.
So, our business is, it's concluded then, right?
I mean, we'll keep an eye on the area.
No, that's fine.
Well, I'd hate for something to happen tonight, for him to take out some anger on multiple businesses or anything. Like, because people aren't going to get to pay him today, so there's no telling what he's going to do.
Do I need to pay you?
No, Quentin. What? I don't understand what the big deal is here.
I really didn't know how serious you were. But now,
told you we wanted to do
are you
something.
moving in on his spot? Like,
no.
Are we gonna start paying you now?
We are trying to do a good deed for the people and the hardworking people of this town.
What are you talking about? No one does that.
Well, there's a new sheriff in town, Quentin. Get used to it. Until we leave, that is.
When are you leaving?
I don't know. Probably no time very soon, but I've got a good group of people here. We've got a good group.
Well,
this town has a lot of needs.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. You ever heard of the Circle?
Can't say that I have. Is that some kind of like...
I think it's some type of rebel group here in town. I'm not real sure. Just heard about them.
No, I've not heard of anything like that.
Really?
No.
Okay, well. Insight?
Yeah, sure.
That is a 14.
No, you don't think he's lying. He does. He actually
He has no idea.
No idea. The name did not ring a bell.
Okay. Well, we had just heard some whispers. So.
Wait. Someone found a letter. It was from the Circle. Are you the Circle?
I'm not the Circle, no.
But it said... What did y'all's note say? It was like...
This is what happens to extortionists or something like that.
Yeah.
We just... Yeah, we left... We made it look like it was the Circle just to cover our tracks. It wasn't...
Cover your tracks? He kind of gets scared looking again.
Well, because there's whispers of this Circle, so, people might have heard, oh, that's that group, so we just kind of throw them off.
Okay, thank you again. We're good?
We're fine.
I don't owe you any protection.
You don't owe me
money.
anything. And we'll swing by and make sure everything's hunky-dory later on tonight. Or if we can make it. If we can make it.
He kind of looks very confused, but thank you.
No problem. It was nice to meet you, Quentin.
You too, Sheriff.
Wait, didn't you give him a name?
I told him I was Vincent.
He goes and unlocks the door. Did you want anything, or?
No, I'm good.
Thank you.
Actually, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
I'd be happy to help.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, have a good day.
I'll throw my hood back up and ease out.
Thank you. Okay.
When you said I'll keep you in mind, that reminded me of that Red Dead Redemption 2 thing. Like, that's your name, huh? Well, I got a pretty good memory. I'll be thinking about you.
Okay, so at this point, I guess
I'm going back to Corvus's.
Okay.
Like that.
I would just like to say that when I got back, I would like to go to bed for just a little
Okay,
while.
so yeah, at noon or so, you go back to bed. All right. Do you think you're gonna get back by 11?
I left around 10. Probably pretty close. I mean, I wouldn't think that would have taken very long. I mean, it depends on how long it took me to refill my disguise kit.
Okay.
This is just leaving?
No. Okay, so at this point, we're about at 11 o'clock. You've been awake for an hour. You've been awake for an hour doing your thing. What have you been doing for the past hour?
I just want to look around the house. Is there a basement?
No.
No basement.
No. Just the 2-story. Very, it's nice and clean. Quite a few rooms. Has its own bathroom, which is strange. But no shower or anything like that. Just a lavatory kind of thing.
Any secret rooms?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation?
Gillard and Rash from here.
Not perception, investigation?
I think, investigation. Perception is just seeing something out of the corner of your eye kind of thing.
Okay, it's a 13.
Nope, you can't find anything.
I chill out and read my book about the exotic flora and fauna of Palexia.
Okay, so after a while, Gillard comes down with the bird sitting on his shoulder, and Quincy comes in, followed quickly by a stumbling Rask.
Vistra, the goodest of good boys. I need you.
I'm guessing someone already found a bar.
I need you. No, I'm not so drunk. I'm not
as think as you drunk I am.
Yes. Gillard.
Trying to do another magic show?
Bird. You say we're all here?
No, not everyone. Gillard, Rask, Vistrid, and you, Quincy.
Okay, but the kids aren't around.
No, they're with...
They're still gone because they're little...
Okay. while we're all here, except for Buck, I've already discussed it with him. We're trying to think of what to do with these children. We've brought it down to about 2 options, unless anybody has any more input. Urus.
No, I'm not there. Urus is not there.
Oris spending all day at the...
Right. Okay, well, I'll ask him later, too.
And Corvus is asleep.
There's only the 3 of us, Quince.
I know Corvus's opinion, so really, we'll get Urus's opinion later, but I don't want to ask in front of the children. So, me and Buck kind of narrowed it down to 2 options. If anybody else has any input, that would be great. We think either Buck wants to take the kids to Bruce and try to, let them kind of be an apprentice at his flower shop. That's all well and fine until people find out that those kids are there and they're the ones that stole from them, or, they're on the run or whatever, and then they rough Bruce up, and then maybe the kids end up back at the orphanage they don't want to go to. Or we release the kids into the wild, or they run away from Bruce, and then they end up in the orphanage. Or me and Corvus think maybe take them to the circle. We don't know that much about the circle
You want to teach these kids how to be cold-blooded killers, Quince?
We don't know what all the circle is about.
Have you met Corvus?
We have, but we know that Corvus has similar enemies than ours, and we participated in everything he participated in.
That's fair.
So I don't really see an issue with dropping them off there. Maybe it'll keep them off the streets, plus it'll maybe put them to good use for a company that may or may not be aligned with our interests. It's a risk either way, but I think it's safer to take them to the circle myself.
I think as long as those kids stay in the city, they're dead.
Even at the circle?
Probably.
They're not going to last outside the city either. They don't know how to survive outside these walls.
If they could survive in these walls, I'm sure they could survive outside.
I don't know, there's like wild beasts. You think they could fight off those birds?
I'm sure that we could call the Inkling and have them come pick these kids up.
Do you really think so, Rask?
No.
It took us weeks to get here. We don't have a lot of support. That's why I think we kind of have to cut these little loose ends in the most moral way possible without blowing our cover or hurting anyone else.
I actually agree with you. At first, I thought Bruce would be the best option because I thought he'd be tough enough to handle them, as a former merc. But I think taking them to the circle would be a good option, actually. I think it's the best of bad options.
How about until we meet the circle, we don't take 2 children to them? Till we meet them. I don't even care about these kids, and personally, they could just go away. But they've been around long enough, and Gochi, or the little one, he's kind of cute, so.
Okay. Gillard, what do you think?
He's Gochi. Vistard?
This is if we can get to the circle, because we haven't even been here.
I'm not sure how I feel about the circle right now, but, have you taken the moment to even ask the kids what they want? They said last night to leave them alone, and I feel like we leave them at Bruce's house, they're going to disappear with the money that whoever said they were going to give them.
And back up
and
with
I think
the
if you take
orphanage.
them to the circle, they're either going to learn to be... They're either going to come out something like Corvus, or they'll run away. So the circle is only going to be as beneficial as they decide it is, and they're very young and influential, so they're probably going to be taught traits that won't make them make them any better.
Well, I think Buck thinks we can save their lives, and it's really up to them. And I would just rather not burden my friends with them.
Right, and I can understand that. You take them to Bruce, I feel like they'll run away because they. I don't think they're going to value an honest day's work over. Would they say they could earn 20, 30 gold a day pickpocketing?
Right.
I don't think they're going to understand the value of an honest day's work, so I don't think they'll stay with him regardless. But at the same time, I don't know enough about the circle to say one way or the other. I think right now, we should find out where they want to be. But in the meantime, I'd like to learn more about this orphanage and find out why kids are disappearing.
Thank you.
Definitely.
This is why I left my haven.
We also had to.
We told y'all about the stained glass. Right?
Yeah.
What about? I know what y'all saw. I don't know if y'all told me or not.
I'm pretty sure we did.
It was something about
that information.
Like baths of blood or something.
Yeah. Well, specifically,
They were drinking blood.
There was a image of a kid on a stake bleeding into a goblet that someone was drinking from.
Gotcha. a kid on a stake, and the kids are going missing. Yeah. Let's.
We ain't trying to be nobody's papa like old Buck, but I think we can take care of these kids.
Well, I agree because I mean, the kids are already experienced pickpockets.
You want to help them? Maybe if they had an orphanage they could go to that didn't disappear them.
You're right. So let's go bust some nun heads, huh?
Maybe not so direct, but take a look.
If they're selling off kids, it's going to be that direct.
How are we going to get into this orphanage? What's the plan there?
We're gonna walk.
Where
in.
are the kids?
They're with Buck.
Where?
I think he went to get him a bath or something.
The priest is giving the kids a bath.
We could tell the orphanage
Enough of that,
that we
Joe.
have 2 children that we were thinking about sending to them.
And yeah, maybe we can come get a tour.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not where the orphanage is.
Absolutely.
None of us know where the orphanage is, right?
Nope, but we're gonna
You want
find
to go? I think I heard Corvus was here. Do you want to go see if he knows?
Would I know anything about this orphanage?
it. Ugh, Corvus. Yeah, you wake him up though.
All right, I'll go wake him
I
up.
just want to hit him.
I'm gonna go and. Do I know where Corvus's room is? Do you have a room? All right, all right. I'm gonna
It's
go.
a loft in
I'm
the
gonna
attic.
Wake you up.
You can only reach by spider climb.
What is it?
Oh, I could send my echo up there and then swap places with it. Hey, wake up, Corvus.
What? What is it?
Where's the orphanage that the boys told us about?
Where do I?
Give me a history check.
Okay.
And give him a good one. Because I want to know.
17 plus 3.
Okay, there's only one orphanage in the city. It's the Tekakwitha orphanage.
Tekakwitha?
Yep. TEK.
I don't like anything with a Q in it.
It's not got a Q. TEK AK WITHA.
WITHA.
Yep. Orphanage.
Where did you come up with that one?
Googled it.
Is it an actual orphanage? Nice name.
It's Latin for we sell children.
Native American, actually. It's Native American.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Just give us a map, Corvus. Go back to bed.
You
Like
let
a
them know
grumpy
that
old man.
it's kind of in the slummier area, closer to the bay.
It's in the slummier area of town. It's closer to the bay.
All right, you go back to sleep. We got this. We'll walk out, shut the door.
Okay.
All right, it's over in the crappy slums and it's near the bay. So it's called the Tekakwitha.
Gesundheit.
Why don't you guys go and I'll wait for Buck
That's fine.
and keep an eye on Corvus?
Yeah, and yeah, because I would be interested in asking them more about it, see if they know anything more. But for now,
Okay, well, you guys go, and if you happen to see Urus, maybe you can take him with you too. Or I'll wait for him and
yeah.
I'll hold down the fort.
Urus won't be done.
I think between we're pretty fast. He can transform. I have a new friend that can scout for me. I can scout for myself.
He can scowl real hard. Real hard.
Yeah. Hey, I can go into my echo and go somewhere, and then go into the Phoenix and stretch my link out.
Wait, so you can like swap places with your echo?
That one's like 15 feet range, but I can just go into my echo and then just run off with it, and I can be gone in my echo for up to 10 minutes. And considering I can
Like
move,
you can transfer his consciousness.
10 minutes I can go. Yep. Just dash for 10 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
That's as far as I can make it. Then I snap back.
And you've not gone anywhere at all.
I'm not going.
What a waste of 10 minutes.
Well, it depends on where I'm running to.
That is a cool mechanic. Like, that would be fun.
Well, apparently it was really powerful because people would go into their echo and then stab people, and then no consequences. So Matt had to nerf it and say you can't make attack actions with it. You can just scout with it.
Yeah.
They made it purely a scouting mechanic.
That's cool.
Yeah. They also made it where it has a solid form because people were using it to get through stuff.
Is this one of Matt Mercer's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's from the Wild Mount book.
Oh, so they can walk through walls and stuff?
Yeah, it was doing all kinds. They had to make it corporeal. Yeah.
All right. So y'all are heading to the slums, the 4 of you?
I'm not going then.
You're not
three
going.
of us.
Okay.
I'm just going to stay and practice my loot shield.
Hold down the fort, Quince.
Gotcha.
Okay. Everyone else good for a while? You don't want to go, Corvus? You're still working.
If I don't,
Give me a perception check, real quick, Arist.
A perception check?
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. 15 total.
Okay, you notice that on every single one of the tools, there is a little engraving, like at the handle of her hammer. It is a little. You assume it. You speak Dwarven, so it's a Dwarven rune, and it is the letter T, and that is on her hammer, on her tongs, on. There's quite a large one actually on her anvil, and that's on all of her equipment. Just a Dwarven rune.
What's her name? What's her name again?
Helga.
What was her last name?
All right, just so you know. All right, back to you three.
That is something I want to ask her about at some point.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Which way is the slums?
It's like it's east of towards the east of town.
All right. To the slums, east. East.
Yay!
All right, so we'll head off.
Okay, y'all don't know the actual location. He didn't give you a very detailed thing, so
I'll
you guys
ask
gonna have
around
to start
once we
asking
get-
around. Yeah, but it is a pretty infamous place. It is pretty well known. And
So what are other people saying about it as we're asking about it?
it depends on who you ask. What kind of people are you asking?
Hey, Visser, go at. Wait, no, the only guards are black cloaks and they don't speak. Never mind. Let's go ask any market that we see along the way. What all is in the slums that we've seen so far?
This is more of the fishing kind of area. This is closer to the bay where the ships come in and out. The where
Did we come in this way?
Huh? This is where the way. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the only way to enter the town.
Oh, the crier guy. Is he around?
That he was here. That is. Yeah.
He's not here now.
I mean, he was out in a boat in the bay crying.
Oh, okay. We can't. Yeah.
Golf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'll ask a couple of.
Gaff. Yeah.
I'll ask a couple.
I can't read my own handwriting.
Couple of fishermen or people helping the fishermen.
Yeah.
Just
They
looking
point
for an
out.
orphanage.
Are you asking about the orphanage or just asking where it's at?
We're trying to find it.
Okay. They point you on down the alleys, and tell you that it's a pretty large mansion area and that you can't miss it.
Okay. And ask them if they know anything about it.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. A lot of people have a lot to say about that place. That they're not really taking care of their kids, but I mean they're keeping the little whelps off the streets, I guess. So that's good.
Ah, that's a plus.
It is.
Yeah.
Kids don't belong out here. It's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
And they don't need to be in our way either.
Yeah, dangerous world.
I think really they just get a bad name because, I mean, what these kids lost their parents. It's a sad situation if you look at it.
Yeah, being a fisherman, I'm sure you've seen many an orphan child out with dangers of sea.
Yeah.
You ever take any orphans there?
No, I'm not married myself. Not needed to. What? Why? If I had a kid, they wouldn't be an orphan because I'm alive.
Just random kids.
Would I just grab a kid and take him to the orphan? No.
Maybe find a homeless kid? I don't know. Why is this so tough?
All the homeless kids are at the orphanage, ain't they?
Had to get there somehow.
Thank you. Thank you.
I fish.
All right, we're going. We're looking for the big mansion building.
Okay.
Yeah, after a little while and a few more directions, you're able to find it. It is, it's a large building. Like it's set apart from the other. Like most of the buildings in this area, in this town, are all kind of just connected in rows. But this one actually has its own little area. It's got a large brick and iron fence separating it. It has a pretty large yard that's kind of overgrown, and the Tekakwitha orphanage is cast in wrought iron above the opening of the gate, and it is currently closed.
The gate's closed?
Yeah.
So can we case it and find if there's an easy way through the fence?
Walls all the way around? Or?
Walls all the way around. Well, not all the way around. It's just the front yard that is kind of encased, and then the backyard or the back of the building is just there's a few windows that are like 15 foot high. There's nothing at ground level. There's no doors at ground level. The only entrance is through the front yard. And it looks like all the windows that you see have iron on the inside of them as well.
More of a fortress than an orphanage.
Yeah. So standing in the back area where you said there's 15 feet windows, how many people are around?
What do you mean?
Like roaming, like
it's the middle of the day. Yeah, people moving back and forth. Yeah.
How good of repair does the building look like it's in?
Building's in fairly good repair. It's not clean. The entire city is kind of overtaken in areas with the green mold that grows everywhere. Not mold, but green algae, lichen, that kind of thing that grows just because of the humidity of the place being so close to the ocean. And the yard was a little grown up, but it looks like they just hadn't cut it since the grass stopped growing and just plan on leaving it. But all the windows are intact; they're not broken. The fence is completely whole. There's no holes in it.
There's no like small hole in a wall that a mouse might fit through.
No.
Wow.
No, they take care of to.
Wow.
Yep. Doesn't look new. But it looks well taken care of.
Yeah, they've got this place sealed up tight. Have you ever heard of an orphanage actually having a good building?
No.
I
didn't even know an orphanage was until today.
I didn't know orphanages were closed.
It's kind of weird.
You think it's because they don't have any kids right now?
Can we hear anything from inside?
Nah, you're in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
Should I just go knock? Bang?
Well, we're at the backside. You have to go bang on the fence. But I guess we can go check the entrance and see if it's actually locked. It says closed, but we didn't actually try to go in.
They didn't have a closed sign. The gate was just closed.
Oh! I thought you said it was had a closed sign.
No.
Oh, well, yeah. Let's go inside. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, the iron gate it just has a latch.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. I misunderstood what you meant there.
My bad.
Okay, cool.
Inside the yard, is there like any signs of happiness whatsoever? Like kids' toys?
There's toys around. Yeah.
Are there children?
Not at the moment. No.
Okay.
There's some toys.
How long does it take us to get here? Is it noon?
It's noon 30, something like that.
There's no.
So probably lunchtime. Probably lunchtime right now. Well, guys, you want to go adopt some orphans?
More than anything.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go check this place out. We'll shut the gate back behind us and latch it.
The gate slings shut with a.
I mean, yeah, literally, I'm waiting.
It's shut on its own.
No.
All right.
Go knock on front door.
Okay. Yeah. Big heavy thud. And it takes a little bit, but after a while, a severe-looking elderly woman. Her hair is in a tight bun. She is in kind of what you assume is a uniform. It's a kind of black dress that has a white smock that kind of comes up, and she has a belt that's kind of high on her waist. And her hair, like I said, her steely gray hair is in a tight bun, and she has a little black nurse kind of hat set into her hair. And she opens the door and kind of frowns at you.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Beautiful face, beautiful voice. We're just, I'm a monk. And these are my colleagues.
She kind of leans forward. She bends down more, like her hands are behind her back. And she bends down.
What race is she?
Human, it appears, yeah. And takes a large sniff.
I can see you've been in the balls already this morning.
She kind of turns to, I would say the most impressive looking is probably Gillard. What are you wearing?
Wolf cloak.
Okay.
Plate mail, good looking, pristine.
What can I do for you, sir?
Well, my friends and I, we were. She looks away from me. My friends and I we wanted to stop by the orphanage. We were thinking about getting some affordable hands to help us out. We were looking to travel, and we need some extra, just not necessarily fighters, just people to help carry our luggage and stuff that we can trust. We thought maybe we'd come by here because we heard your orphanage was a very esteemed establishment. We've heard nothing but good things.
And you believe I would sell you our children?
I'm not looking to sell children, or I'm looking to buy children.
You're looking to buy children.
Orphanages sell children. That's what they do to families.
Well, I mean, back in the day, that is kind of what they did.
Yeah.
Ever read Oliver Twist?
Yeah. Or no, they sell to families normally. We're kind of a family unit. These are my brothers.
Do you not?
This is Chuck, and this is Wolf. He's kind of a wild one.
A human, a half-elf, and a dwarf are brothers.
You're half.
So we have different dads.
My mom.
Still doesn't make
was
sense.
a lovely woman.
We were orphans. None.
Yeah, we were raised in a place a lot like this, and we think that we can give them a better life. But they'll earn their way, but it won't be dangerous. And we have the money, and I kind of shake my bag of gold because I have 1,000 gold in it, I think, on my page that's somewhere else.
Very well.
Yeah.
No promises, but follow me. And she spins tightly on her heel and walks away.
Yeah, we'll follow after her.
Okay.
She hasn't given her name yet, has she?
No.
Gretlod the Kind.
Yes.
I thought about it.
Oh, what a sweet lady.
She steps away and you all walk in. Okay.
Yeah.
You shut the door behind you.
All right. Well, I mean, we're gonna follow her wherever she's going,
Okay.
wherever she's taking us.
Okay, so
but I'm
as you step in, this is a
eyes open.
yeah, this is a large foyer.
Oh, high ceiling. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna send Piggy up. He's gonna fly above me in case I need to send him around. Okay. I'm gonna because I think he can be summoned within 30 feet of me. I'm having started above and just kind of scout.
Okay.
This is how I use a familiar friend. Just saying. He's already battle hardened against the pillow, so he's ready to go now.
Well, as you pop that out, she will the fire of the phoenix kind of lights up, and she notices no animals inside. But looking around, you're in a large foyer. As you enter, there is a large staircase that wraps around, and it looks like it leads off. There's into two different hallways on either side. There's two hallways underneath. The place is immaculate. It is marble flooring in here, polished clean, like gleaming. The wood that is part of the banister walking up the stairs is polished. There's not a fingerprint on it. Very clean. There is a kind of ornate chandelier that is hanging in the middle of the foyer, and it is also glistening and gleaming, and every candle on it looks as if it was replaced this morning.
Wow, what's a monk got to do to be homeless?
You see actually a few children. Like there's
a tight show.
There's one next to the right staircase, and he's got a bucket and a brush, and he's scrubbing a spot that he can't seem to get up. And another girl is polishing a banister on the left side, halfway up the stairs.
How do they look? Like dressed?
Okay, they are dressed. They have. She is in a skirt, a kind of navy blue skirt and shirt that match. She also has a belt that's kind of high on the waist, has white socks that kind of come up about halfway up her calf, and black buckled shoes. The boy is in a pair of navy blue shorts that look pretty similar to the skirt. The shirt is tucked in, has a belt on, and also has the socks that are halfway up the calf. He has one that's kind of loose, and the black belted, buckled shoes as well. Clean faces, healthy looking.
And dressed very nice.
Yep.
How How often do people come and pick up children from your orphanage?
Unfortunately, most people don't wish to have these little kids around them.
Gosh, you're so aggressive.
This way. She snaps her fingers at you all, and her heeled shoes are making clicking sounds as she walks down towards the middle of the through the area. This way. Most of the children are in the cafeteria.
All right, I'll follow her to wherever she's taking us.
There's a double door on the other side of this of the foyer, and as she opens it up, and you see that there is just a lot of tables lining the hall, and there's a bunch of children sitting around eating. Looks like they're eating their lunch. It is kind of sandwiches, just nothing too special, but fine enough.
They're all clean and
yep. Everyone dressed similarly, and their faces are washed and cleaned, and
But simple but quality food.
yeah, it looks like fresh bread, just a few veggies. You see on the back there's a kind of a line, and there's a few other women that are look pretty similar to this woman, and they're making sandwiches. There's a few more kids that are in line, and the kids are kind of asking for different things, and they put on lettuce, tomato, that sort of thing, and the kids take their tray and go sit down.
So I addressed the lady, Madam, where do most of your orphans come from?
Unfortunately, most of them come from here within the city. It is a dangerous place to be.
It is dangerous. I heard 5 people were discovered dead this morning. And what area was that in? Market Street, the market. 5 people found dead in the market. This is a vicious city. That's why we actually are planning on leaving soon, making our way down the coast, and we wanted some additional help that would that we felt like we could give a better life to some fellow orphans.
What sort of work are you wanting to put on these children? I cannot release them into your custody if you are planning to use them for child labor.
No, not child. No, we're merchants. We just buy and sell and travel. We're kind of nomadic merchants by trade. All they would do is carry luggage, and we would teach them the tools of the trade. Be more of a they would learn to assist us and be part of the business as it grows and help us out as they get older.
Are you looking for males or females?
Doesn't matter. Do you run this place?
I am the head matron. Yes.
Interesting.
Would we be willing to? Would we be able to talk to the children one-on-one, trying to get an idea of who we feel would be the best fit with the 3 of us, particularly?
Of course. We will have someone watching.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I can understand that. The children's safety comes first.
Of course.
We definitely wouldn't want any of them disappearing.
She kind of frowns at you.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah.
My compliments. This is amazing for an orphanage. This is nothing like the one we grew up in.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
It was more like a mountain for us. It was just almost like stone and brick. It was just
How do you afford this as an orphanage? This is, and I kind of like rub the marble, and this is amazing. This is beautiful.
We have many patrons who wish for the safety of our children.
They must be quite generous.
They are.
It's good to hear. Back in our orphanage, the patrons, madam,
They didn't speak much.
and they weren't too polite to the other children.
How many do you want to talk to? And it does matter. Do you wish to have males or females, or a mix of both? How many are you looking to take?
A mix of both.
3.
2 males, 2 females.
Mix of both. We're not sure yet. That's why we wanted just to see who we.
What age group are you looking for?
All
Uh,
upper ones.
yeah, 10.
the older.
8 to 12.
Yes.
I mean, any over 12 are acceptable too, but 8 minimum. Any younger than that, and they can't really be of assistance. So us,
Fine.
it'll be harder to teach them.
Follow me, please. And she spins back around on her heel and exits the cafeteria. And this time she leads you to,
You see the two children are still cleaning, and this time she takes a right, and instead of going up the staircase, she goes down one of the hallway and leads you into a room. She opens it and kind of ushers you in.
As we were walking, I asked her, do the children do all the cleaning here, or does the staff help as well?
Staff does help, but it is a form of punishment for the naughtier ones to do a bit of cleaning.
Right.
It builds good moral character.
Yes, it absolutely does.
I pause and tell the one child, "Excuse me, your sock has fallen slightly."
He looks down. Thank you, and he reaches down and pulls it tight, and it's a little worn, so it kind of just immediately falls back.
Any particular reaction from any of the other?
There's no one in here.
From her.
She kind of tisks and looks at his sock. We'll have to replace that.
How'd you get your job?
I've worked here for nearly 35 years.
Were you an orphan?
No.
So you just care about them?
I care about them immensely.
Oh, wow. That's what
Insight. Insight.
Okay.
That's what we're looking for.
I promise you my insight's accurate. I don't have to roll the dice.
Yeah, I want this in game. 13 plus, what was it? 21.
Okay. I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
Dice are telling the story.
I will tell you, she cares about the children.
But as a commodity or as people?
You don't know.
With a nat 1, I think I should.
I mean, that's all she said, though. She does care about them, kind of as a commodity. Probably you'd think it is a commodity more than as their.
The problem is you don't know if he rolled a natural 1 on a persuasion check or a deception check, which isn't
Right.
fair.
It's not fair.
Totally fair. It's how it's
Is she bad at telling the truth or bad at lying? And then that affects you.
It doesn't work very well. The deception and truth. It doesn't work very well in Dungeons and Dragons.
I particularly want your most
She gets a greedy look on her face as she says that. I'll say that.
not well behaved child. That's the one I want.
We don't have many of those.
Any of the ones that were cleaning will probably work. It was a punishment, right, for the ones that don't.
How old
behave.
was that one with the fallen sock?
9 or 10.
I'd like to talk to him.
Ras will talk to him.
Okay. Well, she is still standing at the door and is kind of ushering you all into this room. Inside is a table, and there's multiple chairs stacked on the wall. And she said, "You can get yourself a chair. I will be back in just a few moments, and I will have a few children. You wish to speak to the boy cleaning?
Yes.
Any other ones?
The oldest
your eye?
boy.
The oldest boy here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
and the
make
girl
that-
that was with the boy.
Will do. Thank you.
And some drinks. Thanks. Just wine. No, water.
Her mouth like disappears. It goes so thin. She's kind of pursing her lips so much.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Before she leaves, I'm sorry, ma'am. We haven't caught your name.
Okay, y'all were saying that one woman's name is Grelod, but I didn't want to. Her name is Grelka. I couldn't remember, but I like the name Grelka.
Grelka?
Yeah,
Oh,
Grelka.
Is that a Skyrim character?
Is it?
It's one of the witches.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Name doesn't mean anything, guys. I was like this Grelka.
Wherever you said
She is the-
I know that name.
She is the hut north of Whiterun.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
one that Pope
Was scared. Okay,
Pope, that
that's
Pope
funny.
walked in on, and she just nuked him.
That's funny. Perfect.
He spent an hour escaping from her because when you walk in a room, it auto saves.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She's the one that has her own tower because she's the one that's like, oh, you come into my tower. She has like talking about like her little shiny eyeballs and stuff and she actually befriends you and gets you to take out the other hag raven.
Oh, okay.
That's her.
Okay. Lord Master Tyrell.
Oh, I
So
just remembered.
she leaves us alone.
Yes, she shuts the door.
Very quickly, I want to look around the room. What
Yeah,
did you
is
say
there
was in here?
any way out?
There's a table. No, there's a window, but it has bars on it.
Is there a door in the table?
No, it is
Anything under the table?
it is a table kind of like this. No, it's just a wooden table, and there's some wooden chairs that are stacked up so that you three can put them on one side and have the children sitting on another one or something.
When we came down this hallway, this was a short, narrow hallway, right?
Kind of, yeah.
All right. I wanna estimate the time it took us to walk here, and once
It was the first door.
Okay. Well, I'm saying once I know she's rounded the corner, I want to see if the door opens. Once I know she's not going to stand though, it opens? All right. I want to summon Phoenix and send him out and up.
How about your echo?
I'm going to use that too, but it can be seen, and he's a lot smaller. Okay. You turn into something tiny, and then you can ride on him.
You got Paco. Vistrid's mine. Paco. Hey, Vistrid, do you mind doing something cool?
Come up with an excuse for me to not be here when she gets back.
Well, say you went and looked for a bathroom. Turn into a mouse, and Piggy can carry you off.
I'll go into a mouse. And
Piggy, you'll get him go.
Okay.
I didn't know he could turn into a mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, you can turn to like just about any
As long as they see him.
Okay. So you two are alone in the room. What are you doing with Peeky Peek and Vistrid?
Well, I had him fly him out and up, so we can say, but I can only stay connected to him for about.
Okay, you're gonna kind of put him in the chandelier to hide amongst the shining lights or something.
I'm gonna have him put you somewhere near, I guess, kids or something. How many? Give me, I don't know. I guess to like
same like most of the kids were in the cafeteria.
I want him to drop him off somewhere, and then Peeky will go hide in the chandelier, and then I'm gonna look through his sight as long as he's within 100 feet of me, and wait for her to come back.
Okay. Okay.
Is there any downstairs?
So you're so.
I
So did you ride Peeky Peek at all, or are you just on the down floor?
Well, I was gonna.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna have him carry you out, and then because he can fly faster than you.
You want to be on the second floor? What do you want?
I want to look for a way down,
Okay.
like into a possible basement.
Yeah, I was gonna say just because his fly speed's 60, so he just gets you out fast, and then he'll get on a chandelier and wait for her to come back. I'll tell Rask.
Okay.
Rask, when I drop my hand,
I'm gonna
she's coming back.
That foyer was right here. The cafeteria doors are this way, and she brought you literally to the first door right here. So I mean,
okay, yeah. Well, he's
very close to the foyer.
So he's my lookout for her.
Okay.
And I tell Rask, if I drop my hand, she's on her way back because I can't hear and see. I'm looking through the familiar.
So what are you doing? Are you running around the foyer?
I will go under the first door I come to, see what's in there.
Okay, so let me just draw this out. I should have drawn. I didn't know we were doing this at all. Didn't know there was going to be an orphanage before today.
You gonna use a sketch pad?
Nah.
Hey, Kyle, did you ever watch Maya and Miguel? They had a pet parrot named Paco. I thought that's what you were. Oh, it's hilarious.
That is wonderful.
Ain't my bird. I ain't naming it the right thing. It's just not happening.
Just deliberately calling it Paco out of spite.
I will say this: if I get the Phoenix killed and it doesn't completely die, I would feel terrible and I'd give it to you because I wouldn't want to get it killed again. But that means getting it in its egg and keeping it in safety.
Are you drawing orphanage right now?
Now,
You can see what's going on.
through the Phoenix, yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
That's what I'm saying. When my arm drops, that means because I still control my body, but my sight and hearing is in the Phoenix. I can actually talk too, so I guess I could have just told you.
I go to poke your face multiple times.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Okay. Just checking.
This is not to scale or anything. This is just a rough thing. This is where.
And I'll keep an eye on where he heads off.
Here is where Rask and Gillard is. Okay.
Okay.
This is the foyer. So I mean, this hallway has more doors going that way. This was the cafeteria area that y'all saw.
The big
other
opening is
side.
where the chandelier is, where the
Yes.
Phoenix
Here's
is
the
chilling.
entrance right here.
Yeah, he's chilling right up there in the chandelier.
So are you going to the first door? That's just across the way.
Yeah, I'll just go to the first door I come to.
There's a gap underneath the door, and you can as a mouse you can walk right under it. It looks very similar to the room that you're in.
Next.
Okay. As you keep going, these all seem to be meeting rooms on this side. They differ in like the niceness of them. Some of them have cushier chairs. It seems that these are all kind of meeting areas.
Okay, I just want to every room down this hall.
Eventually, it kind of towards the end, it makes a right turn, and it looks like it goes off somewhere else into the mansion.
Okay, I'll keep going down the hall.
Okay.
But I'm wanting to peek under each door as I go.
Okay. So every one on that is parallel with where you've been going is just meeting rooms. As soon as you turn that corner, there's less doors. There's like a cleaning room directly to your right. And then you find a few places, like a few bedrooms. That'd be upstairs. A few offices, actually. It seems that multiple women have different offices on the side that they have. You see desks and paperwork and filing cabinets and that sort of thing.
Can I find the nicest looking office with the biggest desk?
All of these down here look about the same. No.
So these all just look like not the head office.
Right.
Okay. I'll keep going.
Okay.
Across the hall.
You'd have to. Okay. At the end of this, it doesn't wrap anywhere else. You visited this whole left side. You'd have to go to the right side. So you'd have to go across the foyer. She's not going to be gone that long. With you searching, you through Peeky Peek's eyes, you see that she is coming. She has another woman who looks pretty identical to her.
Okay.
She's walking, and she has two children. One of them is about a head taller than. She has a girl in tow, a taller boy, and then she snaps her fingers at the boy that was cleaning and kind of points to behind her, and she's.
So since I know she's coming,
you and Raz can hear her clicking like it's.
Oh, okay. We can hear okay.
Very close.
All right. I'll tell Rask, who just walked out for a second, that she's on her way. How wide is the hallway that where our door goes out of?
10 foot.
10 foot. Good. Are the kids still near, like right outside?
No, they're within 10 foot of the door, like they're walking that way.
So, going back to my days as the whatever you called it, gray specter or something, purple, I don't know. Dark specter, that's it. Going back to my dark specter days, I'm going to draw in my hood so that my face becomes obscured. I'm going to stand right in front of the door, and I'm going to summon my echo 15 feet behind me, and then put my consciousness in it, and I'm going to run down the hall. She'll see something appear right in the hallway, and then run down to one of the rooms that Peeky didn't see his mouse go into, and run in there, open the door, and slam it shut. And I don't know what's in there. I don't know what I'm getting into.
Wait, okay. How far can you? This is you're in this room.
Right. So I'm gonna summon it right.
He went into every one of these rooms.
Oh, he checked them all.
He's checked them all. He's checked this whole left side.
Where would he be when she's coming back?
I would say he's probably towards the back of the offices at the moment.
So okay. So then I'll just. Then I mean I don't have really a distance requirement. I guess I'll just run.
You're running that way.
Like it has a corporeal form, so I'll actually kind of run into her a little bit, and then just run into any one of these rooms.
Okay.
To check it, and then once I get inside, it'll disappear. So she'll think something just ran in that room.
Okay. So you run in just to this first one on the right.
Yep. And then what do I see as
a room similar to yours?
Similar to mine. Okay. And then I'll disappear. So.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put my vision back in Peeky to see how she responds.
Okay. She was knocked to the ground, and she kind of gave a wild cry. Her hair looks a little disheveled at where it was tight and in a bun. She stands up quickly. Stay here. She kind of spats at the woman and the two children. The children look freaked out. Like
okay, yeah,
they're standing behind the other woman, kind of like hiding behind her, and Grelka, she doesn't run, but she stomps very fast to the room and opens it and looks inside. And
dang, you said he's bigger than this, isn't he?
Yes.
So he can't get under the door or anything like he was doing.
No.
Dang it. Okay, so
he's about the size of an owl at the moment.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna have him as quietly as he can fly in and scratch on the door, and then I'll summon him back, and as quickly as I can do.
She didn't go in. She just opened the door.
Oh, so she's not gonna go in there and look to see where that.
She's
thing
opening the door. It's a small room. Like it's a 10 by 10 room.
Oh, not like a desk or anything in there.
There is a desk, but I mean it's just a table. It's not a desk. It's
my hope is she's gonna go and look for whatever went in there.
I'm gonna say she flings the door open and it's a large figure.
Well, it disappears.
Right, I know. But she's looking for it and she doesn't like really want to go in.
Right,
she slings it open.
Okay. Well, if there's not a safe way I can try, I'm trying to let him know to see if he can mouse sneak back, because it's going to be really weird if.
Give me a perception check. See if you hear any of this.
Now, did she see something that looked like you, or
it looks?
You look like the Dark Spectre.
Yeah, it was
pretty similar. It just has a hood on.
Yeah, but because the cloak's drawn in, you can't see the plate armor, so it doesn't necessarily look like me. It looks like a tall hooded figure. So basically, Phoenix scratched on the door and then just disappeared because I summoned it back.
She didn't shut the door.
No, the door he's in. Remember? Okay, so I sent her.
Okay.
I sent her this way.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know that the other woman and the children see the Phoenix flying.
That's fine. I mean, I got. That's all I can do to get him back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. There's some sacrifice.
Peeky Peek would not have seen it because he passed a corner. He went around a
Oh.
corner.
Yeah, I'm all the way down the hall.
Yeah, he's all.
Then I'll just leave him on chandelier and I'm going to summon him back. So there'll be a.
Okay.
They don't know what I mean. Now the chandelier.
Yeah, the children. Yeah, there's a large flash of fire up in the chandelier.
All right. Raska came back. I've freaked out the lady, freaked out some kids, and he is not. I don't know where he's at.
Okay, I'll say you heard the kids scream. Vistrid, yeah. I don't know where Vistrid's at.
I'm coming back already because I hit a dead end.
Okay.
So do I see them headed?
Oh, then yeah, you saw what happened. No, let's set aside how that played out.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that as you turn the corner, you see the flash of flame up above the chandelier, and you see a woman who looks similar to Grelka with the children behind her, and Grelka has got her head. Yeah. She is currently across the foyer at the first door, and she is not gone in, but she's kind of looked around and doesn't see anything and seems to be about to pull away.
I'm gonna peek my head out of the door. Say, Madam, is this custom? Kids screaming.
Grelka will turn her head
flying.
swiftly, and she will walk back towards your room.
I'll wait for the hallway to clear.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're not gonna be in the room when she. Okay.
Sorry for while I was gone.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
So this is what is gonna happen.
It's just that all that is now gonna be weird that you're not in here.
I never went back to the room.
Huh?
Stopped with the kids and the other lady.
Okay, so Grelka walks over. She opens the door across from y'all and ushers in the two younger children. And then she walks over to y'all's door, and she has the woman with her and the oldest boy, since y'all said that's who y'all wanted to meet first.
Yep.
And she opens the door.
Everything all right? We're at a commotion outside.
Where's the dwarf?
Our brother has a leaky faucet.
Small bladder.
Look at that. Twins, triplets.
Are they both focused on us? The two ladies?
Yeah.
Enough about us, though. How are you? Are you okay?
They're focused on us.
Yeah, as soon as the hallway's clear, I'm looking for a shot.
They're not walking
They're not
in.
gonna leave the hallway.
They're not leaving the hallway there.
But they're focused on us.
Yeah, they're
And you'll be coming from the direction that the thing didn't, so I think that'll
Okay.
go.
I'll go on the opposite wall and run up the stairs.
Okay. So you're not coming in? No. Okay, you're not turning back into... Okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
You often just let big birds fly through your children prison?
I believe it was your friend here who had the big bird.
Really? He's been here with me the whole time.
Yeah, I was in here.
Sleeping, actually. He snores so loud.
Yeah.
I know how familiars work.
Well, if I knew how familiars work, I wouldn't have summoned it. We're going to create a big ball of fire right above her head.
Literally look at him. Does he look like he knows what the word familiar means?
Yeah.
Yes, he looks like an adventuring sort.
Okay, and I don't?
I don't know. I hate that.
Where is your friend?
He went to the bathroom.
Who says that we have a bathroom here? He could not find one.
Okay, then that makes it a problem. Maybe you should go find him.
Where's the bathroom?
Just leave the kids. Go find our brother. He's lost.
You two leave now.
We'll
Get out. And she kind of steps back and points towards the foyer into the door.
I just want to throw all my money on the table.
We are not interested in your gold.
I'm falling more and more for this girl, G. This lady.
Yeah.
Now! She's even hot when she's aggressive. We gotta get out of here, G.
Man, we'll see you later.
I sincerely believe
What are we doing, Rask?
You are leaving, sir.
Yeah. We need our brother.
So if you don't mind, go find him. We'll wait here.
I will go find him after you leave the premises.
We're not leaving till you bring our brother back.
Yeah. How do we know you didn't do something with him?
Go get the black cloaks, she says to the woman, and the woman immediately walks towards the front door.
G.
Yeah, I moved my hood. Yeah, go get the black cloaks.
Oh, you removed your hood?
I removed my hood. I am one of the wardens of the academy, looking for new recruits to reestablish our ranks. So please, bring in some of my well-trained soldiers.
We're gonna cut it there.
Oh my gosh.
Good move! Whew. Huge play.
Well, that is not really how I thought the game was gonna go today.
Me neither.
Why did you run upstairs?
There was no way for me to get back in there.
I said we have their attention, so you just right behind them.
Yeah, you go back around the corner, turn back into the thing, and just like, I couldn't find a bathroom over there.
There wasn't a bathroom over here. There's no bathroom.
No, but now he's in there as a mouse doing whatever he wants. It's great.
I mean, I know. It's it's not bad. It's just.
Woo! All right.
You could have said I left to go somewhere. I got called away to other business.
Go check out Tiger Skull RPG Commoners 30 for 30% off, and he has a special situation going on with, what's it called one more time? Torchlight Factory?
No.
Archives.
No, I keep wanting to say that too. It's not.
Yeah, that sounds like Stormlight Archive.
Torchlight Press.
Torchlight Press. Yeah, go check out them. Don't forget Commoners 30. We'll see you next time. Welcome to 2022. Man, what a great game.
Dude, if stuff goes south, I'm killing that old lady.
Oh, God, yeah. That's what I was like. We can take.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Commoners of D&D. If you're new here, we appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and give us a nice review to let us know you enjoyed the podcast. If you've been with us for a while, we appreciate your continued support and sticking with us. Don't worry, there's plenty more to come from the Commoners of D&D. If you like the podcast, but you still can't seem to get enough of the Commoners, you can check out our Instagram and Facebook at The Commoners Official, and you can check out our YouTube channel, The Commoners, for even more exclusive content, more fun, and more of the Commoners of D&D. And don't forget to catch us back here for our talk show, Say It in Common, where we go in depth about the campaign, our everyday lives, movies, video games, sports, current events, anything we decide to talk about. We talk about it all, not just Dungeons & Dragons, on Say It in Common with the Commoners of D&D. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.